on the Yielded page. Hey, what's going on, social media family? Where y'all going? What y'all doing? Get on over here in the quiet stand, the only place that you can talk, chew bubble gum, and ain't nobody gonna bother you. Do it. Let's go. Get in the quiet stand. Like and share this video. Bring a friend, bring a cousin, bring somebody. Let them know we're here. Let them know we're alive here at Raise the Praise 100, where we're praising God all day, every day. This is your girl, Yielded, trying to get this headset together so I can see and talk at the same time. I don't know what's going on with my life, but pray for me. All right, like and share this video. Like and share, like and share. You ain't sharing yet. What's going on? You don't want to share? Sharing is caring. Like and share it. Come on. You can do it. Clap church. What's going on? What's going on? Like and share, like and share. Say hello. Let me know you are there. Let me know you're there. I can't see you unless you say hello. When you tell me you're here, let me know where you're watching or listening from. All right, do that for me. All right, go ahead on. Go ahead on. Come on. Come on in, church. Clap your hands, everybody. Tag a friend, let them know you're here. Let me know you're here. Say hello. Do me a favor. Come on in with your best church greeting. I was glad when they said unto me. All of them kind of good old things. Come on in with it. Come on in with it. Come on in with it. Come on in with it.
I'm in with it.
You're in with it? Poppy's in, y'all. We ain't brought y'all on the camera just yet. We're going to bring y'all in when we bring our guests in, but don't worry about it. Hey.
Who's that singer?
That is Zonti.
I like that.
Zonti, a little white boy.
I like that.
Not that it matters, but just felt like I want to let you know that.
I'd have never known.
Yeah, he a little white boy. All right, y'all liking and sharing this video. Okay, do that for me. We're live here on the radio. I just let y'all know that every week because I know y'all see me on here and you're like, oh, she just going live on it. No, we're on the radio and I'm just on the live so you can see me because I know y'all knows it and y'all like to see stuff. So I'm letting y'all see, hey, how y'all doing? Let me know you're there. I will never know you're there unless you type something on the screen. Okay, so say hello, hello. Y'all 1 minute and we hot back over here in a minute. All right, y'all, say hello, hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I want to shout you out. I'm going back on the air in like 55 seconds. I'm going to shout you out on the radio. So if you want to know where I am, where you can find me at raisethepraise100.com and listen to me live there, or you can download the app and put it in on your phone. Download it from the App Store, and it's free 99, 36 seconds. I'm sick, but you're here for me. Awesome. Thank you. Shout out to Cassidy, one of my best supporters, followers, friends, family. That's all we have over here. She's here. Shout out to you, Cassidy. Pray that you are feeling much better. Thank you. 20 seconds, y'all. And we're going back hot. All right. Thank you so much, Cassidy. What's going on, Arlie? Shout out to you all the way in there. I'm going to need you to not turn that on while we're on here. All right. Oh, wait. We're hot. All right. That was your boy Zonti. I will die for you. How many of y'all are willing to sacrifice and give your life for what you believe in? What you think about that joint, Poppy?
I like that one.
You like that one right there? All right, I'm going to have to play a little more Zonti for you. Awesome. So shout out to my girl over here, Cassidy. She's sick, but she's here for it on today. Shout out to Arlie all the way in Nacogdoches, Texas. Look, I got friends and family, y'all, so don't come for me unless you're ready. All right, how about that? Awesome, amazing. Again, today is January the 30th, y'all. Woo! We got 1 day left in the first month of 2024. What, Poppy?
Yes, ma'am.
What's up with that? Where did this month go already?
It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone. You done missed it.
You know what? I did plenty of church, and I feel good, and I'm ready to hit the rest of these 11 months.
Oh, well, you better be ready then. How about that? Awesome. Listen, sounds like Poppy got it all planned out, got it all mapped out, and he to do what it's going to do.
You know it.
All right.
Get better soon, Cassidy.
That's it. Speak healing. That is. Listen, y'all, today is January 30th. I done said that 2-3 times. So y'all know what we typically do about this time. We go into our national holidays. And I've made this disclaimer quite a few times that I am not the person that made up these holidays. So if you got an issue with it, call nationalholidaypeoplename.com something. I don't know. Let them know about this. Call 1-800-NationalHolidayPeopleName and say, hey, listen, what's up with these holidays? So
we need to have National I Don't Like It Day.
Well, listen, I want you to get with this here mayor because we want it to be bigger than this here radio station. Get with the mayor and tell them to put it in the bylaws and the days and all of that at Harris County. How about that?
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to put you on that. That's your task.
All right.
All right, so
Write it down.
it's National Croissant Day.
Croissant.
Oh, say it one more time.
Croissant.
Oh, is that French?
I hope so.
Either that or you got to hark up something in your chest.
Something in my throat.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's National Croissant Day. So y'all know what croissants are. We don't even need to dive down into that. You like croissants? Yeah. See, I'm a croissant girl too. And when I was eating meat and things of that nature, I was a ham and cheese croissant kind of girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just good with a regular old croissant now. But for some reason or another, they cause these little bugs to be in my clothes, and the bugs is called calories.
Oh.
Yeah, and so those bugs they sew my clothes smaller.
I had an infestation of those.
Yeah, and they sewed my clothes smaller, and so after I had had a bunch of calories, then my clothes got smaller and they didn't fit quite right, and so they caused inflammation in my body, and the scale moved and all of that stuff. So.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, so croissants is not necessarily anything that I need to eat on a regular basis, but I do like them. How about y'all? Y'all like croissants? You like croissants? Okay, all right.
You heard that voice? You heard that extra voice?
Yeah. She don't know her mic not on yet because she not here yet. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're gonna turn her mic on when she get here. But she here, but she not here. So y'all don't hear anybody. Don't worry about it. And yes, Shadell, shout out to Shadell, man, all the way down in East Texas. Yes, people them. Not NIM. Yes, NIM. So yes, today is National Croissant Day. It is also National Answering Message Day.
I missed that day.
Yeah, so listen, public disclaimer. If you have left me a voice message, don't do that again. Because I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not going to respond to it. But here's the thing. So you might get a little grace because the last time I updated my iOS or whatever it is on my phone, my voice messages begin to transcribe. So I can read your voice messages. So you might get a response and you might not. But please don't send me a message. Just text me, okay? If you got my phone number, text me. I'll answer your text message before I answer your phone call or your voice.
Only if you're not driving.
Well, I'm not going to subscribe to that because I text well when I drive.
Oh.
Yeah, because my watch, I text this through my watch, and it picks up my East Texas, New Orleans twang, and it's able to understand me. And so sometimes it don't. But
you're gonna be prepared for a lecture later.
Lecture yourself. No, how about that?
I'm gonna lecture you.
January 30th is NASA Answer Message Day, not lecture yield today, because I'm not listening to no lectures.
I'll fix that. Talk to the mayor.
Mayor, listen, whatever, mayor, sir, ma'am, madam, whoever. It's National Plan for Vacation Day. Poppy.
I did it.
Poppy, you must have been operating in the prophetic.
You know it.
It's pathetic because I am not on the plans with you. So.
You can be.
Oh, pray. Did y'all hear that? We're going on vacation. So I'm going to know where we're going after this here. The message is brought to you. I'm going to hear him go to commercial so I can find out where we're going. Get ready to plan for a new adventure this National Plan for Vacation Day. So if you have not planned your vacation, I encourage you to do so. I beseech ye, brethrens, in the name of nationalholidaypeoplenim.com. Plan your vacation right now. How about that? Look, they went even further. It's National Escape Day, Poppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Get going or do nothing. Whatever you feel helps you enjoy life in this moment. I'm with that. It's also National Draw a Dinosaur Day. I'm not participating.
Me neither. I can't draw a circle.
I'm with stick figures. How about that? So my stick figure and my dinosaur, my stick man, my hangman is going to look just like my dinosaur. We're just going to name it T-Rex. How about that?
I'm the only one that can draw a stick figure with broken arms and broken legs.
Oh, let us pray.
I can't draw.
Let us pray. Why in the hoogly loogly do your stick figures have broken arms?
Because I'm left-handed.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. And
I'm gonna ride that excuse till I die.
You gonna ride it? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you ride it till you die. It is also. I just don't even know what to say. National Draw a Dinosaur Day. Let me just read this because I want to know why this is a whole day. Who thunk of this one? Who thunk of it? National Draw Dinosaur Day on January 30th celebrates the mysticism of magic that surrounds these magnificent animals that once roamed the world eons ago. On this day, kids and adults paint and sketch all types of dinosaurs, cute, scary, jovial, wicked, etc., and have fun while doing so. Okay. So, yeah, shout out to you people them that enjoy drawing dinosaurs, because I'm not in that ministry. It's not part of I can't draw anything.
Drawing dinosaurs or drawing dragons?
Neither. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it either. We're not doing that. Shout out to Franklin D. Roosevelt. It's his birthday today.
FDR.
Yeah, come on, FDR. Happy birthday to you. It's also Phil Collins' birthday, y'all.
I love Phil.
Yes, Phil Collins. It's your birthday. Go, shawty. Wrong church. So again, y'all know that I have song Tourette's, and songs just randomly fall out of my mouth, and so I have to be constantly reminded that it's not this not the church that when I'm supposed to sing those songs, and so don't worry about it. Worry about yourself. How about that? Yeah. Okay. It's also a couple other people's birthday that I don't necessarily know. That Phil Lester. I know who Phil Lester is. Y'all know Phil Lester? Yeah.
Sounds like a setup. Who is it?
I'm just asking. It's his birthday.
I don't know Phil Lester.
I thought I knew him, Phil Lester, from being a car washer to one of UK's most influential internet stars. Phil Lester was born on January 30th, found his refuge on the internet. That's probably where I know him from. The awkward internet savvy teenager could only have success in his turf, social media. In 2006, he uploaded his first vlog ever to YouTube on his Amazing Phil channel. Fast forward 12 years, his audience grew 4.2 million people after meeting Dan Howell, a fundamental part of his career. The duo did collaborations that would entertain millions of subscribers. He's known exactly why he's appealing. So let's celebrate his birthday. Well, happy birthday to you then with your social media, internet successful self, and his net worth is currently $2 million.
Wow.
Well, currently he doing some stuff on the internet that I'm not doing. I wonder if he got one of them on his page. No?
I'm scared.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, shout out to Cousin Al, who is over here. Cousin Al said Phil Lester is from Acres Home. He sell Kool-Aid pickles. So
I know Phil.
Yeah. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and welcome our guest into the studio because she has to be part of the shenanigans, because the shenanigans starts right here with Cousin Al. And trust me, they do not end at this point. So at this point in time, we're going to go ahead and give a big hearty. Y'all already clapping. Hearty welcome to our guest today, Angelica Norton. Welcome. Awesome. So the people still clapping. Stop clapping, church. Okay, stop clapping. They're giving it up for them. So at this point in time, y'all know what we typically do. If y'all don't know, we're going to go ahead and let Angelica know before we get into who she is and why she's here. We're going to go ahead and let her know what we typically do about this time. Here it is.
You can catch me right here on the FIYAH Show every Tuesday from 4 to 7 with my girl Yielded on RaiseToBraze100.com. I am your dedicated newscast host, and I'm dedicated to bringing you what CBS won't confess. I do what Channel 2 won't do, and I already saw what Channel 13 ain't seen yet. So join us every Tuesday, 4 to 7 on RaiseToBraze100.com, where we bring heat to the street.
And that was our dedicated newscaster. So guess what, y'all? What we about to do, Poppy?
We're going to get dedicated.
We're going to get dedicated. So for those of you, we about to get dedicated in this church.
Wait. Angelica don't know what dedicated is.
So, Angelique, Al is our newscaster. Okay. And we are dedicated to bringing you the news. It just so happens that Al is ghetto. hence the word Getacated. So we bring you the Getacated news. You ready?
I'm ready.
You prepared? Listen, do you need to go potty? Because we never know what Al is going to say and or do. So it is always advised to take a restroom break just prior to the news. For those of you that this is your first time looking, listening, watching, wherever you are, this is the Dedicated News, and we're bringing it to you, all right?
You might want to pull over if you drive.
Please do, for your safety. Yeah, do that for us, all right? How about that? So here is your Dedicated News by none other than Cousin Al, y'all. All right? Is that all right with y'all?
It's okay.
Okay, it's all right. All right, good, because I'm ready for it.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show, and this is your Dedicated Newscast. Listen, man, I'm bringing you the news.
I'm gonna be on the Saving Silly Cruise that 31st to the 4th.
Live.
October 31st, I'm out of here. Y'all ain't gonna see. And she said, "You gonna miss my wedding." I said, "I don't care about the throw rights at yourself." You know what I'm saying? And Evelyn ain't going with me on no cruise. No, she fat and she snow.
Roll the intro. Roll in.
Now she fat and she snore. Praise God, mighty God.
All right, let's jump right into it. Let's go ahead with the obvious. The news somebody in halfway already told. The Saved and Silly Cruise is about to go down October 31st through November 4th. Book your cabins now, man. Look, book your cabins. Book your cabins. I can't say that enough. Let me tell you why, because right now the price ain't pricing for booking. You hear what I'm talking about? So go ahead and get it reserved. Put your deposit down and let's get this thing on the ground and then in the water. That's what I'm talking about. So it's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have great food, great things. It's gonna be some parties going down. It's gonna be some comedy shows. And if you don't book through LD Entertainment, let me just tell you, you're not gonna see the Saved and Silly comedy show. You just gonna be on the boat looking saved and silly. And you can do that on Homestead and Tidwell. But come on out. Let's have a good time. It's going to be fun, y'all. Like straight fun for on the sea. I think I'm going to jump in with the whales and start like just swimming and stuff. I think one of them days I'm going to just jump off the boat and just start swimming with the dolphins. Do they have like dolphins out there where you can like swim on the no. Okay, well, yeah.
The whales and the dolphins.
Get your cabin booked. That's the most important thing, and we'll see what kind of dolphins they got later.
Jeez Louise. Oh my.
Speaking of whales and dolphins, number 2, Kim Burrell strikes again.
A whale and a dolphin.
You know, I just hate the cycle that her life is showing. Because it's the same every time something good is going on. You know, they say that she is about to be honored at an award show. They said that she has been featured on one of the top records on the Billboard charts right now. But that is overshadowed by her latest viral moment in church. Kim Burrell, just stay out of church. Just do the studio, because the church ain't for you. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, all the greatness gets overshadowed every time. Then you apologize, you disappear for a couple months, then you come back, you come with the story, you almost died again, you know, promises. But it's like, what at what point are we going to stop that cycle and just see you rise and meet the gifting, the level of gifting with your character? Like that's what this is what happened at a church recently where Kim Burrell was a guest minister, and y'all know when she preach and talk, it goes wrong. Check it out.
I'm nervous.
Lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now. Lord, I'm singing alone now. You.
And I was just about to start singing.
Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord, I'll be back. No, I'll call on you when I'm ready. Thank.
Okay, y'all, let's just be real. Let's be real. And Lord, please guide my tongue, God. You know my heart, and brighten my tongue. Let my words edify. Hide me behind the veil, God, so they can see you and not me. Kim Burrell, you picked a song that was a congregational hymn, a song that in the black church is similar to the Star Spangled Banner to the rest of the world. This is a song that everybody knows. I don't care if you're saved, young, old. My 3-year-old cousin, who mama hides her in the basement with the helmet on, she knows this song. So I'm trying to figure out how you expected no one to feel that thing and to want that moment to worship. How did you expect nobody to see that? That doesn't even add up to me. I mean, if you was wanted to do a solo, you should have picked a song nobody knew. You should have made up a song. You're a songwriter, right? You should have made it up on the spot. Pick one of your songs. We don't know them. Pick one of yours, and we would have just sat there and listened to all your riffs, runs, and rectangular retraction. We would have been right there, and we would have just shut up and listened. But you can't do that. And some people say, "Oh, it's obedience. It's obedience." Well, what does that mean? Because that means when Kim Burrell says we can't sing, and when she say we can sing. So I guess when God is using Kim Burrell, everybody's supposed to just do what Beyonce say and
Look around, everybody on you.
so that wasn't even the worst part to me, I mean, we can get over that. But then she went on, and another clip came out that she was talking about money. Y'all know it's Kim Burrell, so she go talk about what you ain't got and why you ain't got it and why you broke and why she ain't. That's just how it is. So this is another part of the service where she talked about people who've been living in the same house for too long or something. Check it out.
I've learned my new anointing. Isn't it cute? As you release this $100 to me, we are headed to meetings in Atlanta, Georgia, Tuesday morning.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I didn't ask you if you had this. I told you to get my wallet. I know this wasn't in mine because I had a bunch of tens in there. So God told you what to bring. Sis, all we can do is look past religion. They'll never believe God because they ain't looking for him. So this looks like a plain $100. They brought their $100 and all the people hit the floor. That's what y'all been saying in private. And that's why y'all can't get a breakthrough living in that same house for 60 years and can't do nothing.
Mighty God. Let me turn you up. Sorry.
So, Father, I bless this woman of God who happens to be my blood sister. I thank God for the connection because what she gets, I know she'll give it to me. I don't want it, Lord, because I got my own. We rich together. Now go sit down.
Hide me behind the veil, Lord, that they might see you and not see me. Y'all, how you gonna tell somebody you've been living in the same house 60 years and that's what's wrong? That's why you can't do nothing. And y'all wonder why people go to Osteen and try to get some inspiration? Y'all wonder why people don't want to go to these churches where they get pounced on and verbally talked to like they crazy? Please book y'all cabin because everybody need laughter. We need laughter at this point because. So then, okay, let's move on. Jesus. Okay, Ricky Smiley joined in it. He thought it was funny. Him and the Brat, and Gary, they talked about it on the Ricky Smiley show. And then this is what Kim Burrell said to them.
Ricky Smiley and Gary, who I want to come sit right next to me in church. Y'all play too much. Ricky, I heard what you say, Tommy, when she took her medicine. Let me on the show so I can tell you the medicine that I have for you. Evangelist Smiley. Keep smiling. Keep shining. And let your mask do what? Work for you. So y'all tell Ricky Smiley I need to be on the show so I can give some truth to what their understanding is. Or misunderstandings. Because they take videos and they splice it up and they mixing it with something that happened years ago or a year ago. Hey, come on, guys. Don't do that to me. Let me be fair with my own life with you guys. Street foot soldiers, get that Ricky Smiley and get him over here to me. I'm coming, Gary. You're going to love me more than what you know. You already do. I'm coming to get the Brad. I heard you. I ain't going at you, nigga. You come. I mean, Miss Brad. If I say so, I'm coming to get you, baby, because I see your heart. You're beautiful. I saw your mom the other day. You took her face and went on about your life, okay? Just know that. Both of y'all are beautiful. I love y'all from the inside out.
I'm not sure how
but you can't read about my heart. You rather see it a different way. Come on, exit out of there. I don't need anything.
Yo, Kim Burrell, look, man, if you not doing anything on February 24th, come out to the match. We are having Gospel Company Entertainment's open mic showcase. come on, just do a 5-minute set. Just come do a 5-minute set because use a funny Mama Jamma. I'm telling you, come out do a 5-minute
Not a
set.
money Mama Jamma.
Because man, look, between her quick wit and quick weight loss center, she killing it this year. She getting down, boy. So come on now, Kim. Just come out and be a part of that thing and show us what you really got. That singing stuff, that ain't for you. Come on out and do some comedy. That's your lane. I believe you lost. That preacher stuff ain't for you. Come out and do some comedy. You missed your calling. Come on out and get it.
I'm not even sure.
And for anybody else who wants to be a part of Gospel Comedy Entertainment's open mic showcase, come on out. February 24th is going down at the Match Theater, Matchbox 4, I believe. Get the information from Yielded. She'll have it there where you can sign up. It's on the GCE page. I'll even share it on my page because guess what? It's some funny people in this world. And some of you feel like, oh, I missed my calling. It's too late. It's never too late. Let me tell you, it's never too late. And that gets us to our number one story about it never being too late.
We ain't number one yet. Mighty God. Oh. Listen there.
Robert De Niro and his Lazarus sperm cells that broke out the retirement home and got somebody pregnant. Let me tell y'all something. This man 80 years old with a 9-month-old. That if that don't tell you that it ain't never too late, I don't know what will. It's never too late. If God says you got breath in your body, you can produce what he has called you to produce. Please don't produce like he producing, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you have a gift or a dream or a talent, it is not too late. Go learn that skill, do whatever you have to do to make sure that you can be purposeful and intentional in seeing the thing through. That's all I got to say. That's my inspiration. He inspired me to run on and see what the end gonna be. The end begin. I don't. He just I speak fertility over every woman watching this live.
You can come all
right, this has been your boy Cousin L with your dedicated news. Yielded. Back to you in the studio. Oh, Yielded. Okay, the veil is off. Okay, this is me. This ain't the veil. So, somebody asked me, I ain't gonna say no names, but do they have strip clubs on the cruise line? I mean, I don't know why they want to know that. I'm not sure why they even thought of that. But there's gonna be strip clubs on there.
What is your dedicated news for January the 30th? Y'all, listen.
He took the veil off.
He almost smothered himself with that veil on. Angelica, I'm sorry we didn't give you enough fair warning prior to the news, but I'm hopeful and grateful if you will continue to stay with us so that we can conduct our interview with you, if that's all right.
Don't go.
Okay, awesome. Y'all. So Januell has joined us in the studio. Welcome to you, sir. How are you?
Well, I'm good. How y'all everybody doing? What's going on? Hey, man, you get it, man. It's a beautiful day out here. You know it.
Listen.
You wanna take a field trip to the show outside? Let's do it. Why not?
P-Man, can you put us a porta building outside so we can broadcast outside? Call us 346-355-0100. P-Man, if we can go outside, like right now, call us and tell us what to do. We'll set up and run out there for the next commercial break. And that was Poppy and Januell. I didn't have nothing to do with that. And that was not Angelica either. That was Dims. Okay, listen. What y'all got to say about this news? Anybody got any comments, any questions, anything about this news?
Like Robert, I want to be like Robert. He broke in both of us, man. Hey,
80 years old.
He you know, hey,
That gold diggers do this.
yeah, you don't shut it down. You don't shut it down at 65. You keep it moving.
All I remember in school was girls can't produce after a certain age. You know, they go to that pause.
Yeah,
Pause. The menopause.
Men cause us to pause.
So evidently, this 80-year-old got with somebody that wasn't going through menopause.
So he said he was 80. He didn't say she was 80.
So his ducats got him a new baby.
Okay, welcome. Welcome. See, the saints don't know when to clap.
He represented for the 80 years old.
He really shows what money can get you at 80.
Right.
Something in my Shanana is telling me not to even touch this conversation.
He's still working out. That's good. He's staying healthy.
Is that what we call it? The workout? Okay, all right, yeah. So that was your dedicated news. Anybody got anything else about this dedicated news? Cause Kimberell, I'm nervous that y'all didn't touch this. They was weighing it out over here in the choir stand. Come on.
Well, I mean, she did say that this is a solo.
She did.
Although, like Al said, she sung one of the national black church Negro anthems and white church with that, and whatever other church, everybody sing that one. But yeah, she did say this is a solo. But
She had
the congregation member, yeah.
People don't listen.
She said she's singing by herself. Let your mask work for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, woman of God.
I didn't like the part where she said, "I don't need nobody. I can do it by myself." I know one person that's going to disagree with that.
Okay.
Right.
All right, now if you read your Bibles, then everybody should agree with that. But hey, I ain't one to say what you know.
Now she did come back and let the congregant, the lady sing, and I don't know. I think she sung like about 2.1 seconds of it, and then got happy or something like that. But yeah, she did. He did offer the mic.
Was that her real sister that he told? Now, go ahead and leave now. Was that her real sister?
I don't know. I don't know. Al, was that her real sister? I don't know. But look, Al is over here in the choir stand, and Al said, "I'm gonna sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm at the preschool and say it's a solo." and dare anybody to say E-I-E-I. Listen, on that note, I think we need to take a brief intermission and come back over here. So, because y'all said it, I'm here to deliver. We do what we do. Al brings you the news with his ghetto self. But I'm here to deliver. Michael's here to deliver. Jan's here to deliver. So we're going to give y'all a little bit of Kimberell. We'll be right back here.
Why not? This is a solo.
All right, y'all.
Y'all gonna get mad at me right now.
It's a solo. Don't sing. This is Kimberell.
This is her? Yeah, she,
Okay.
yes.
A lot of R&B artists.
I ain't that black yet.
Yeah,
My technique.
I cannot.
Yeah, she one of those important.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot.
Yeah.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al. Listen, man, the Saved and Silly Cruise is going down October 31st. We are leaving out of Galveston, that big G, and we're going to Januell. Hey, como está? Hey, me estoy muriendo como un perro abandonado. We're going out there, man. I don't even know what I just said, but all I know is I'm learning my Spanish little by little. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and que pasó? We finna be in Cozumel. That's what I want y'all to know. So go ahead, book your cabin with LD Entertainment so you can get into all the exclusive events. I just added an event, y'all. I just added an event, and they might get mad at me. They might I might get fined for this, but hey, I'm gonna just take the charge. But I'm challenging every comedian on the boat, every comedian to a versus. I'm challenging y'all to a versus. Like, what's up? And I ain't talking about no jokes. I'm talking about a wet t-shirt contest. Because, you think you could beat me at a wet t-shirt contest? No. So, yeah, I might as well just keep on eating so I can win. Because, I just don't see. I ain't no use in me stop eating now. Because on the boat, I'm finna be eating burgers and fries and chicken and squirrel and all kind of stuff they gonna have on there. But anyway, go ahead and book your cabin while it's cheap. LD Entertainment. The number is somewhere around here. And why do I keep pointing like it's actually right here? It should be right here in front, down here. I don't know. Book it.
Sunday, April 14th, Houston would never be the same. It's the Gigantic Gospel Concert 2024, and it's one gigantic lineup featuring Pastor John P. Key.
Never shall forget.
Kalante Gibbons.
This ain't no ordinary words.
Also, Doc McKenzie and the Highlight, the Canton Spiritual, Lisa Noel Smith and the Brown Singers, the Cardi Cortez. Luther Barnes and the Sunset Jubilee, the group Fire, and hosted by the country preacher Carlos Daniel. It's Pastor John P. Key. Kalante Gibbons, the Cardi Cortez, and more. Sunday, April 14th at the Fountain of Praise in Houston. Get your tickets now at ticketweb.com or eventbrite.com.
Ooh, it's the FIYAH Show. Hosted by Gilded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. I'm blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto catered news, ain't no stopping.
And rocking with music on the FIYAH Show. Oh, wait, it's your leader. What up, everybody? Yeah, I'm rocking worldwide with my girl here. Oh, please. So y'all keep it drinking. Keep it faithful. Keep that love. And you need to keep bringing that fire, lady. Oh, wait. Shirley, you can see. You can say, what's up? This is your boy from VJ and I'm rocking with my girl Music on the FIYAH Show. It's Tuesday,
Seattle, Washington, and I'm rocking with you. It's on the fire.
World, it's your boy Januell. I'm gonna tell you tips the next time. And I'm rocking with my girl Yield. And that FIYAH Show all the time. That's right.
And I'm rocking with my main girl, Jill, with the FIYAH Show.
Oh, and it's your girl Yielded, and we are back right here at Raise the Praise of 100, doing what we do. Praise God all day, every day, putting a little heat to the word on the street. I got my boy Januell in the house. I got my boy Mike O in the house. Special guest, none other than Miss Angelica Norton. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's happening, girl? What's going on?
Never mind.
Awesome, awesome. Listen, I'm going to turn this mic over and let these men do what they do. If they get too hard, too hot, too heavy, tell them stop it because you don't like it. Again, It's the FIYAH Show. It's your girl, Yielded. Award-winning radio station. Award-winning personality. Award-winning best afternoon show. FIYAH Show. It's your girl, Yielded, y'all. We here. Let me drop this disclaimer. Y'all hold up. Oh, you better say it. Come on. Let's drop this disclaimer because I have no idea, no mindset of what Poppy or Jan is going to say. All right, all right. So, Angelica, welcome, first of all, to the FIYAH Show. We have the pleasure and the privilege of having you here today. We are grateful. And then, secondly, welcome to H-Town, baby. Yeah. Welcome. Listen.
Thank you.
So I'm going to give y'all a little backstory, okay? And then I'm going to let y'all have fun with this because I know Angelica just about as much as y'all know Angelica. So I received a message on my cellular device that says, hey, listen, I know you in radio, do you have the opportunity, availability for someone to come and join your station? And I say to come and, be a guest or come and join. They say that she do radio and she just moved to Houston and some. Long story short, got the young lady's number and sent her a message, call me, text, whatever, how it went. She called me and we got on the phone. She started talking. And I said, what you doing Tuesday? You want to come by? She said, yeah. And so guess what, y'all? She's here. Whoop, that is. She here. Yeah. So shout out to Mr. Edwin over here. Shout out to Miss Katrina Moore Johnson over here. So what I'm about to do, y'all, is I'm gonna relinquish my mic a little bit. Now I'm gonna let Januell and Mike O do what they do. Listen, Angelica, don't get scared, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let them have.
Girl, I got this.
She a Floridian. So on.
That's the second time she warned us about that.
Now look, I'm nervous about that, Angelica. Okay.
813.
So listen, Angelica. On Saturdays, there's a show called DSM. That's the Do Something Movement show, and they be on there on talking. They got a segment called That Ain't Right, and they find these crazy stories that they talk about in the news, and 97% of them come from Florida. That's all I'm gonna say while I turn my mic this way. That is. So y'all have it. Have fun.
It get loose.
It gets loose. All right, there it is.
You got Florida man over there.
That is.
Welcome to the show. So, let's just hop right in. Let's do it. What brings you to the H time?
God.
The Hugh text.
God.
It is.
God ordered my steps. I'm here. Never visited. It wasn't on my bucket list. None of those things.
Wow. Family, nothing, friends.
Nothing.
My sister is here.
Your
Sister
sister
is here. She's been here 7 years.
Okay.
But, no.
Your
Never
initial-
visited to come.
Your
God.
initial thoughts. What do you think?
Overwhelming. That's the first word that comes to mind. I'm a city girl because I live, born and raised in Tampa,
Right.
but Texas is massive. I was not prepared for how big this state is. You hear, we do it big in Texas, but until you experience Texas, you really don't get the gist of how big they do it here. No, I didn't even think about Texas,
Right.
But once I got here, I was just like, it's massive, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like nothing I've ever
Let me
experienced.
just say that you probably experienced this but Houston is like 5 cities in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel that. I can see that.
I have been in other cities visiting, and they say it's on the other side of town. And I'm like, how long? 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
You can't say that in Houston because the other side of town could be like a nice hour and 15 minutes. Depends on what
Houston's
time.
an hour away from Houston.
Yeah, right.
Everyone tells me that. So the driving here is a little intimidating. I don't care for it at all. They drive really fast.
Yeah.
You know why they drive fast, right?
No.
Because they're trying to get to that restaurant.
Oh, restaurant.
Everyone got a favorite restaurant around here.
There's no respect. I'm gonna just say that they cut you off. They bob and weave. It's fast. It's intimidating.
Have you found your favorite restaurant yet?
No. I haven't done much.
Okay.
Because I came in the holidays, during the holidays.
Okay.
So that was that was hard on me because I was away from my family. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, I was here. I arrived right before Thanksgiving. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Houston has now become more of a melting pot now. So some of them drivers are not from here, but once they get adjusted, you'll learn. Gotta speed it up a little bit, because if not, it's crazy. But so arriving in Houston, had this quick little winter storm come through.
Wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
I don't even own a coat. We don't even wear boots.
We don't own coats either.
Yeah, usually we have, let's say, probably a month of winter, and it's spread it out in days and weeks. And,
sort of like Florida. Yeah, that's what I was used to.
Then, but once we turn that corner, it's a wrap. Yeah, it's 80 on up.
Yeah, I haven't experienced the heat yet.
It's coming. Just get ready.
Mm-hmm.
So What's the plans in Houston? Talk to us.
Well, the plans in Houston is a total takeover.
It is. Whoa.
I'm bringing 813. Like, it's a total takeover.
Rep your code, dude.
His mic is off right now.
It's a total takeover. You know, I feel like, you know, God sent me here, and I've cried many nights since I've been here. Because again, it wasn't my will. When God orders your steps, you obey.
Right.
You don't know the plan. He doesn't show you exactly what all is going to take place. He just gives you the end.
Right.
He don't show you the in between, you know, none of that. You know, he shows you the end, and the end looks good. The end looks promising, you know. So I'll be a fool to allow something like the driving and, you know, the fear of it all to interfere with my destiny. So Houston is destiny.
And see, that's the blessing, because it shows you the end, so that keeps you encouraged during the journey. You know,
Definitely.
Encouraged during the journey.
Definitely.
So, hey, total takeover. I'm feeling that, because I believe in Houston, there's enough room for all of us. So I want to see you manifest that takeover.
Yeah. It's sort of begun. Okay. On Sunday, I'm having a World Changer History Maker speak-a-thon. It'll be streaming live on Facebook and on Zoom. And I'm collaborating with some hot hitter speakers in Tampa and speakers I met in Houston, Ohio, and Carolina. And we're going to run about a 2.5-3 hour marathon, because the world is hurting. There's a lot of darkness in the world right now with, you know, food prices rising, with the cost of living, with wars, talks of wars, and then, you know, God is exposing the church. It's just a lot going on in the world right now. And I just need people to know that there are people out here. God has put people on the front line, soldiers, to pour back in to those who are hurting, because God says, what you do for the least of mine, you do unto me. So sometimes you just need a word, you know. And then when it's a rhema word and it hit your spirit, you know, it restores your hope. You know, some people are just out there and they're feeling hopeless. A lot of people are afraid because they don't know how they're going to put food on the table. There's talk about end time, you know, the mark of the beast and not being able to eat. And God tells us don't fear it. Because, you know, we know the end. But there are other people who don't know him, you know, and I just want to pour into people, because it goes back to 2019 when I was diagnosed with blood cancer and I started chemo. I left sermons and motivational speeches on YouTube day after day on replay, 24 hours a day, because I didn't want to feel defeated. I didn't want to lose hope. I didn't want to give up. And it was important for me to feed myself. Because how do you build your faith? By feeding on the word. So
that's it.
I see that you're part of this thing called Beautiful Books.
Yes.
Can you give us a little background on Beautiful Books?
Okay, so Beautiful Books Publishing is my baby. I call my daughter Beautiful, and I actually named it after her in 2004, but it did not come to fruition until 2020 during the pandemic.
Okay.
So
do you know Cedric? I'm sorry to interrupt. You know somebody named Cedric?
I do.
Cedric Washington?
Yes.
They say, hey, mom.
Hey, boo-boo. That's my baby boy.
What up, Sid?
Awesome. Sorry to interrupt.
Him, I'm a biggest fan.
Well, he's over here. Dropping a little fire.
Okay. Yay. So Beautiful Books Publishing, named it after my daughter. During the pandemic, I've always been a writer. I'm an author, and I'm also a ghostwriter. So during that time, I was just ghostwriting for my clients, mainly entrepreneurs and purpose-driven people who have a testimony. You know, people thought books were dead, you know, and then a pandemic hit, and all people did was purchase books and ebooks and courses online. So my clients kept coming back to me, and they were like, either people were fraudulently taking advantage of them if they hired them for editing, or the graphic designers weren't as good as they should have been for their covers. And they were just finding issues with fulfilling their dream of becoming a self-published author. So I was just like, why not just start the publishing company? Now, mind you, I'm still sick, but you know, I'm just like, let me do this.
Right.
Let me just establish this thing. So Beautiful Books Publishing, and what makes it beautiful is that you don't have to have a college degree. You don't have to be educated. Everybody has a story, and that's what's beautiful about Beautiful Books.
Do you have a favorite that you published?
A favorite? I have to say mine are my favorite. But I've written a lot of powerful stories. I've written stories of women who've been gang raped, and God healed them and restored them to where they were able to forgive. The forgiveness is always my favorite topic, because people have gone through some things in life. You think that you've gone through some things until you hear someone else's story, and then they share their story with me, and then God give me the responsibility and the anointing to bring their story to life. So, yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful. It's rewarding. It's healing, and it's a reminder of who God is.
How many of these stories that you've written are true about yourself?
All of my stories are true. I only speak about me and what I know and experiences. That's the only way I feed people. The purest ingredients.
Yeah. So let's can we feed on forgiveness a little bit?
Yeah.
That's one of those topics where everybody deals with some kind of way, especially family issues. You know, it's kind of it goes back. When you speak on forgiveness, what exactly does forgiveness? What does it do for you?
What does it do for me? When I came to Houston, I was going through some things because I spent 5.5 years sick. So 2019 with cancer and chemo, the pandemic, the COVID-19 hit, the pandemic hit. In March 2020, I contracted COVID for the first time. I remember laying on the floor and the Holy Spirit woke me up and he said, go to the hospital. And I could barely walk, breathe, anything. And I remember crawling over to my phone, calling my son Cedric and saying, call me an Uber. So I told him I needed to go to the hospital. When I arrived, they admitted me, and the doctor said, if you had waited any longer, you would have died. My lungs were collapsing, filled with mucus and phlegm. So that was my first encounter. It took me 6 months to recover.
Wow.
And then I was hit again in 2021 with a stronger variant. This time, everyone's calling me. No one's getting an answer. They do a wellness check and they send them to come to my house. I'm unconscious in a diabetic coma in my room. COVID shut down my kidneys. My A1C was high. They had to rush me to ICU, where I spent time there, and they started to work on my A1C and my glucose because it was so high. And then I went to the COVID floor, and at the COVID floor, another near-death experience. So I had 3 near-death experiences 3 years in a row, 19, 20, 21. So it wasn't until April 5th of 2023, mind you, I was considered legally blind. I could not walk. They said that COVID burned the nerves in my legs and everything else, but I drove here. So from April 2023 to now. So I drove here. So that tells you that God is a healer. But I walked into, and this is going somewhere, I walked into a restaurant one day, and it was a gentleman sitting there, a total stranger. And he said, how are you, ma'am? And I said, I'm fine. He said, I have something to tell you. And I was like, what do you have to tell me? And this is 2023. He tells me, he says, God says he's delivering you. And he said, God says, you're set free. Do you believe him? And he looked at me and I said, you know, because everybody, you know, you want to discern before I come in agreement with something. You know, exactly. I'm like, how much you know? You know, so then he said, you can ask my friend, you know, she knows that God uses me. And I was like, okay, you know. I'm a little Florida. Sometimes the attitude pops up. You're like, what? So he then tells me, he says, God is showing me that you went through something and you've been going through it for some time. And he said it has caused a level of bitterness in your heart and you're angry about it. And you feel like he's the blame. And he didn't know that morning I was crying out to God, and I said, how could you let this happen to me? You know, how could you, you know, like, it's me, God, like, I do whatever you ask me to do, you know, how can you allow this infirmity to attack my body? You know, I've lost years of my life, you know, from this. And I was crying out, and I told him, I don't want to live sick. You could just take me home. That was my conversation that morning. And that evening, he told me, he said, God said that you're angry. And he said, he's setting you free. From that moment on, deliverance began. And it's a deeper part of the story, but for the sake of time, deliverance began by July. My vision that was impaired, started to clear. My legs became stronger. The dizzy spells, my kidneys, I was up for a kidney transplant and all. So, and I still go home for my specialist to work with my kidneys and things like that. But for the most part, healed. So when you talk about forgiveness, sometimes we have to forgive ourselves because we forget who God is when we go through tough times. So forgiveness is everything to me. And when I came here, God reminded me that there were some things and people that I hadn't fully forgiven. And he said, in order for me to do what I'm going to do with you in Houston, you cannot partially forgive. And he said, I know you can't do it on your own because it was that deep. He said, that's why you need the Holy Spirit. And I remember crying out and I said, Lord, I give it to you. I forgive them by faith. I forgive them by faith. I don't want to get to heaven and you tell me you couldn't forgive. So I can't let you in the case. Right. And he said a partial forgiveness is no forgiveness. That's what he told me. So that was in November while I was here.
Wow. That's all. Isn't it amazing how God will remind us of him? And just out the blue, you going to the restaurant, right? Yeah. And somebody came and spoke with God feeling they want to speak to you. Yeah. And just that morning.
And it's funny how it works like that.
Yeah, it works like that. It doesn't remind you, I got you.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. God is good.
You do.
You know, talk to us a little bit about Seed Sowing Sister.
I am Seed Sowing Sister.
Hold on right there before we go into that seed sowing. We're going to take a brief intermission. I done told y'all is ignoring me. I don't know what y'all do. I'm mad.
You said you gone.
I haven't said 1 minute go out.
Yeah, you said
one minute go out. There y'all 75 minutes.
I thought you was going to shoot us a 10-9.
Well, it's on me then. I forgot. I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's on me. Don't worry. We'll be right back, y'all. Keep it locked.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Call 877-314-1645.
Now back to Inspiration Gospel Music. Raise the Praise 100.
We're going to text between three of us. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What's happening?
I'm Ron Williams with Williams Insurance Solutions. If there are two things people hate to talk about, it's money and death. At Williams Insurance Solutions, we help you with both. One of the most important things you can do is get set up with some type of life insurance, especially if you're married, have kids, or own your own home. You want to ensure that no matter what life throws at you, your family will never have to worry about money. Williams Insurance Solutions is your company to set up a solid financial plan. We offer all types of coverage with flexible rates. We have rates starting as low as $25 per month with no medical exams and immediate coverage. We even offer the new plans with the living benefits. For more information, contact me at 832-549-5631 or visit our website at www.williamsinsurancesolutions.net.
Here at the gigantic gospel explosion. Listen, I am standing next to the incomparable. Y'all know what you're doing. Woman God, tell us who you are and what you're doing here tonight.
Hello, my name is Kathy Taylor, and me and my wonderful group Favor is here hopefully to compel somebody to know Jesus as Lord, somebody to be healed or set free in some capacity. That's our goal tonight.
Listen, they told me last night in Dallas, you cut up. Was it the truth?
Well, you know what? I didn't do a thing. No, but I was hoping that God was on the side. You know, I was on the side to do the work for God.
So how long you been in this gospel?
Oh, too long. Look, I've been in it longer than the age I've lived. So, you know.
Listen, they say good black don't crack, so
yes,
you doing your thing.
Yes.
So in the industry, what has been the most compromising thing that you have encountered?
The most compromising thing that I have encountered is to stay true to the gospel that God called me to and still remain relevant. So that's my goal, that's my point.
So with this new generation and this new hip-hop gospel thing, how are you staying relevant?
I'm loving it. First of all, I am loving it.
Okay.
Because the word says that he will not come again until all flesh hear about him.
All right.
And some people are going to hear about it in rap.
Gotcha.
I don't need it. I know him as Lord, but it's my goal and my job to make sure that all flesh hear about Jesus Christ. So I'm proud of them, proud of what they're doing, and how they're so creative. And when I mean the generation after me, like even the generation after that, how they're carrying this gospel. We got some powerhouses in every generation that you know God called them to the world.
Now listen, I'm kind of in between. I'm stretching between the Christian hip-hop and traditional gospel. So do you think you might cross over and do a little rap or something? I don't know. I'm asking.
You know what? I'm not a good rapper, but I am not beyond or above having someone who raps on something for me. That'd be cool.
Y'all hear that? You just need to get some bars together so I can get on this album right here.
Yes.
So, aspiring artists, upcoming artists, what's your one thing that you would tell them to get in the game?
The first thing I would say is love God with all your heart, your mind, and your being. Yes. The second thing, if you want to get into the business of gospel music, be sure to read this book called The Business of Gospel.
The Business of Gospel Music.
It's called The Business of Music.
The Business of, y'all go Google it. Y'all can find it. Look for it. It's probably on Amazon.
Yeah.
Y'all hearing it right here. Legendary. Man, I'm so excited to be standing right here. I'm kind of shaking a little bit, y'all, but man, I'm going to be out there, so just look for me.
Great fun.
Awesome. Listen, y'all, we're going to turn her loose and let her go do what she got to do. This your girl Yielded right here. Raise the praise 100. God bless you. Look, y'all, catch it. She passing by. God bless y'all. Y'all do a lot right here. Hey, what's happening, family and friends? This is your girl Yielded right here on the FIYAH Show at Raise the Praise 100, where we praise God all day, every day. I'm looking for you that is a business owner, you that is a ministry leader, you that is anyone that is wanting to get your product, your message out in front of the people. You can advertise right here with us on Raise the Praise 100 on the FIYAH Show every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m., where me and RJ are bringing a little heat to the word on the street. If you're interested in advertising with us, reach us at 832-598-4679. That's the FIYAH phone. Call me. Bye. Y'all back on? Y'all on over here? Yeah, Antoine Jensen got here. 24. 12, bringing y'all on in. Come on in, sing something.
Yeah, we're back. You were listening to the sound of Angelica Norton.
I ain't done listening to it yet.
Oh, well, keep listening, Michael. Keep listening.
Okay.
Welcome back to the FIYAH Show, the one and only yielded, man. Got Michael here. I'm Januell. What's up? I'm talking to Angelica Norton.
Yeah. Hello, Houston.
What up, Houston? She's here to put her imprint in the city and do big things, which is always a blessing. Yeah. So when I say this, what comes to mind? Wake up your millions. What's going on?
Wake up your millions. Yeah. That's my podcast. That's my podcast that's coming. Okay, so I did all of this in Tampa. So when I was coming to Houston, God's like, everything has to be new. He did not want me to recycle anything. Okay. So I sort of went into isolation, and he was just like, he makes all things new. So Texas is new. The promise is new. So listen, we're going to creatively and innovatively be new. So everything I'm bringing to Houston is going to be fresh, hot off the press. So wake up your millions. A lot of people talk about becoming a millionaire. It's the new thing. It's the new American dream. Everybody wants to become a millionaire. Social media has not helped us with the antics of platforms like IG, and you can see people living luxurious lives or pretending, falsifying their lives, but yet it still raises eyebrows to people who are watching, those who are at a disadvantage or less fortunate. And nobody wants to be poor. You know, people want to be able to live a good life. So people talk about becoming a millionaire, but what we don't understand is the 24 hours that God gives us. You know, establish that, and you can wake up your millions. So decide what you want to do with the time that's given, because a lot of people say they want it, but are you willing to do the work for it? Are you willing to sacrifice for it? Are you willing to be committed and dedicated to it? Are you willing to wake up with a routine in the morning? Are you willing to dedicate your time to self-educating? You know, social media is great, you know, but are you going to go to YouTube University and figure out what you need to learn, even if you don't have the money to take a course or to pay for it or go back to school? Information is all around us. We just have to decide how we want to use it.
Invest.
And get a return on your investment. You will get a return on your investment.
You mentioned wants, you know, and I talk a lot with my clients about wants versus needs. And you said something right there that I think about all the times. People want. And just like you said, what are you willing to do to achieve that want?
Right.
Take care of your needs first, people. And then let's work on those wants, because your needs are more important than your wants.
Man, because I look at a lot of times people want some, desire stuff, but they lack the discipline. You know, and faith without works is dead. And I always say, you know, God bless us with the proper works, because we will be working but doing something that's really not building us. You know, or adding on to reaching your destiny or your goals. So you want the proper works with your faith, definitely. But discipline makes a lot. So yeah.
There's a hidden thing in faith without works is dead. It means work. Study to show yourself approved. Work. Work. Continue to seek after me. That's work. You have to put in the time to seek after God. You have to. You have to put in that time. You have to put in the time if you want to be the best. You have to put in the time. For me to make a bold statement and say I'm coming for a takeover, that's because I'm confident in my discipline. I'm confident in my dedication and in my ambition and in the anointing that God has bestowed upon me, that I know I'm going to bring it. You know, and I don't need anybody's approval. Just watch.
Exactly.
Y'all heard that, church.
And it's something about when you put in the work, you said the word.
Sound the alarm.
Sound the alarm.
Houston, we have a problem.
Y'all heard that.
Listen, I was over here trying to be quiet, but sis say she don't need nobody's approval, and the alarm went on. Sorry about that.
You don't, because that's the thing about putting the work in and the time in. It gives you a confidence that's on the level that can't nobody tell you.
Yeah, and it's a godly confidence.
Exactly.
It's a godly confidence because I'll be lying if I sit here and I say I come up with the things on my own. No. When I say, ooh, I came up with this, the Holy Spirit dropped that.
Right.
Wake up your millions. Wake up your millions, because we all have sleeping giants inside of us, and it's up to us to wake them up. It's up to us to sound the alarm. That's why I talk about a rhema word. That's an alarm. That's something that say, oh, that quickened my spirit. Something leaped in me. So when you think about Mary and you think about Elizabeth, and she's pregnant with John the Baptist, and Mary pregnant with Jesus, that was a leap moment. That was a moment. That was a moment where big recognized big. So, you know, when you want to wake up your millions, God will start to position you with big people, big opportunities, big doors that will start to swing open that no man can shut. You know, I cried when I came here because I didn't want to come here, but now it's starting to resonate. There's no other city other than California, state other than California, that's big enough to withhold what God has put in me.
Come on now. Yeah, exactly.
You know, so it's just like, there's no other, it has to be Texas, because how else can God get the glory to bring a Florida girl to Texas, and then you be like, where she came from? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So going back to that story of me being stranded, Sunday, I started praying and I started reframing the language, because I was like, God, why did you bring me here? You know, I'm not big on driving. I'm like, and then I said, Angie, I started to say, that just means that you're sending the money, because I've always talked about having a driver. I say, I now see my driver, Lord. I now see my driver on call, Lord, taking me from the east, north, east, south, and west. I said, Lord, now I see it, God. And I said, Lord, as soon as I started talking to him, he said, I never told you you had to drive. He said, bring Houston to you.
Oh, there you go.
I'm big on virtual events. He said, bring them to you.
There you go.
So in 24 hours, the World Changer History Maker Speak-a-thon came about, and everyone I have been talking to in Houston recently, that's, you know, who have speaking backgrounds, entrepreneurs, called upon them. They all said, yes, can you donate 10 to 12 minutes on this Speak-a-thon? Just provide me with a topic. The goal is to inspire the people, to let them know, regardless of what's happening around us, it's not as powerful as what's inside of us. So, and I said, I'm bringing Houston to me. It don't take me long. Once God tells me something, it's like, click.
Right.
I'm gonna bring Houston to me. I don't have to get on the road. I'm gonna go global on the World Wide Net. You know, it just, I'm an introvert too, so that's pretty much it too.
Right. So all these years you've been writing. And all this confidence I'm hearing.
Yeah, confidence.
All this confidence here. How often do you get writer's block?
A lot. Let me tell you what writer's block is for me. I don't know what someone else. Writer's block for me is when I am focusing on personal issues and problems. It's not the block of the block. So I'm not a Nobel Peace Prize writer, and I'm not a Rhodes Scholar, but I am college educated, and God has given me the ability to work words in a way that they can be felt and experienced. So with that being said, yeah, when I focus on my personal life and things that's happening in my personal life, that's when I get a block. Other than that, you know, the anointing flows. I anoint my hands, and I do this every day still, especially since I've been here. And I tell God, these hands are anointed. These hands will bring increase. These hands will multiply. These hands will sign $1 million deals. You know, so I anoint my hands every day. These hands will heal. Because we forget, the Bible says, use what's in your hands. So sometimes you can't see what's in your hands, and it's not what you're holding, it's what you touch and what you come in contact.
You got a big old smile when you said that too.
Confident speaking, man. Thank God for this.
Is there a time that when you're writing, do you physically break down and just get in a zone, and how do you know that it's going to be good what you're writing? How do you know it's gonna be good?
My clients, if I shared the interview, so a lot of my clients know, like if I'm in a zone, I'll say, "Oh, that's good writing," you know, because it'll come and I'll say, "Oh, that's good writing." But for me, I like to be very transparent and raw with writing and storytelling. I believe I'm a master at storytelling because I believe in the truth. No matter how good, how bad it is, a lot of people don't like to share the truth because they don't like how it sounds or they're worried about judgment. Thank God delivered me from all of that. So, like, I'll take my story, for instance, in my first book, Divorced in Poverty, I talk about, there's a chapter in there called The Experience. And I was sitting watching CTN, Christian Television Network, one day, and this was, my book will be 10 years old this year. So this was 10 years ago. Yeah, it's my anniversary, that book will be. So I'm sitting there and I see an ad come up about abortion and the start of a life and how early the heart beats. So when I saw that, I got ready to get out, and it was as if the Holy Spirit, it was holding me. No, you're gonna, because I had an abortion. And I was like, I don't want to see this. I couldn't find a remote. I wanted to run from it. And in that moment, God didn't allow me to run anymore. He said, I've already forgiven you, but you haven't forgiven yourself. So, yeah. So when I write, it's those moments that make it raw. And it's telling the story so vividly that if you yourself could put yourself where I am. So I talk about being in a fetal position in the bathroom, and I ran in the bathroom and I locked the door and I was just crying out because I felt the shame, I felt the guilt, I felt the embarrassment, but God intended for me to feel it so I can give it to him and I can be forgiven.
Just as you were speaking that, the way you said it, it was so visual. You know, and that what makes, to me, like good reading. When you read something visual or a song or anything, I'm an artist as well, so it's something visual to me, and I can just see it, and sometimes God just give me a vision of it or something, and it's just, it's crazy. But when people write like that raw, it affects the reader in a whole different light. It's like,
sometimes my clients have to say, can you tone that part down? And I'm just like,
that's the good part. Yeah.
But if it happened this way,
you're going to reach out that page and grab that person. That's what you want.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You don't want to withhold the truth.
You had mentioned the truth, and I have a saying that I tell a lot of people is if the truth hurts, you're doing something wrong. And I notice the same thing you notice is people don't like to hear the truth. And God's gonna forgive them for that. You know that. Right. If they're blind in one way, they're gonna still see it though. You know what I mean? And when you do speak the truth, and you that person does listen, you're gonna change that person. You're gonna change them for the better. That's the truth.
I tell so many women.
It's the truth.
So many women reach out, and after I read your book, I had an abortion. I never told anyone. You helped me, So it's rewarding when we can share our story. That's why testimonies are stories.
Right.
They're stories.
What do you have
stories of redemption?
What do you have to tell a girl right now that's experienced that doesn't feel that she's been forgiven for what she's done? What would you have to say to her?
I would tell you that I know from experience how bad it hurts. I know how much you want to run from it. I know how if you could reverse time that you would undo what you've done. But in this moment right now, I just want you to know that even if you don't know God, that he is real and that he's a healer and that he loves us and that his grace is sufficient. Yes. It is sufficient. It is more than enough. And that his grace is what we need. Every day, all day is what you need right now. And I want you to know that he will forgive you. Just ask him for forgiveness. And while you ask him for forgiveness, forgive yourself. Sometimes we make decisions out of desperation. Sometimes we make decisions out of our current conditions and environments. That was my decision. That's what happened to me. So I want to tell you that you are loved. You are special. You are still special in God's eyes. He still loves you. He still loves you. And that we all fall short. We all fall short. But thank you, Lord, for his grace and his mercy.
Amen.
And his love.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
It's something about the truth that gives you a release. When I say this, just whatever pops to you.
Okay.
You ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The act of waking up was worth more than $1 million.
Yes, it is. It's worth more than $1 million. We spoke about that. Like, what are you going to do with your 24 hours? We know that the world is moving at a rapid pace right now. We know that time is winding up. So whatever God has called you to do, I advise you to start doing it now. I advise you, if you're going to start right now doing this, doing the FIYAH Show with Yield It, listen, remember Angelica said, start now. January came and went.
Yeah.
What did you do with January? What did you do with it? Ask yourself, what did I do with it? A lot of people sit back and they procrastinate and they think that they have time, but time isn't on our side. COVID showed us that at a blink of an eye, a killer virus could land and kill a million people. And we don't know if we're in that number.
Right.
I lost 5.5 years of my life, but I was so proud of what I had done that I remember laying in a hospital bed and I said, Lord, if it be my time, I rewrote my story. I was a high school dropout and a teen mom. I had to go back to school for a diploma, back to school for college, and start a business, build a brand, you become a serial entrepreneur. So I don't play by my time. Because I want to rewrite my story. How I entered was not on me. How I leave, that's all me.
I don't care how much money you got. You can't even buy a second.
That's
right. And it's amazing how, like you said, some people never left out their neighborhood. That's right. That's their world. But man, get up, get out, and go get something for yourself. Man.
Someone's raising their hand.
Yeah, she did. I saw it.
But man, that's definitely motivation. Get up, go out, go get it.
It's worth more than $1 million. Your 24 hours is worth more than $1 million. It's breath in your body. It's you seeing your family, talking to your family. There's so much wealth in that. So much wealth in that.
And it feels good to just reminisce, look back, and see what God has brought you from.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it also feels good to know that you in shape spiritually. And just putting in the work for us, putting in the work with your goals, what you don't want to get stagnated.
That's right.
I see so many people get caught up. I see people who are product of their environment, or their family, in a sense, Mama only went this far, I'm gonna do this. I'd rather just sit here and just chill.
I'm good.
Yeah. And it takes a lot to break those cycles. Yeah. I'm one of those people. It takes a lot because you're doing something that you've never seen done before.
Right.
And that within itself is scary. Who am I? Then you have to give yourself permission. That's why I talk about permission a lot. I gave myself permission to say no more Section 8. I gave myself permission to say I'm done. I'm going to start a business. I gave myself permission. Nobody else was going to do it.
You gave yourself permission. That's
I gave
the first
myself
time
permission.
I've heard it like that. Yeah, that's the first time I've heard it like that. I gave myself.
You have to say enough is enough. I'm not going to repeat these cycles. I gotta let it go.
You see the end of that. It's nothing.
Right.
So you take a chance on something.
Right. Fear is something else. But then some people just stagnate. It's like, you have some people ignorant to the fact, and then some people just ignorant. I'm good. No, you're not really good.
And then the chains of poverty. The chains of poverty, they have to be broken.
Yes.
Right.
And a lot of people think that a certain person holds the key. When you hold the key.
You hold the key. You have your own keys.
And now we're about to head on that. What we got coming up here?
Listen, it's going to be Something Good. It's Something God by William Murphy. We'll be right back.
Something good. Something God.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. They are sitting every day. I mean, and they can unlock.
Sunday, April 14th, Houston would never be the same. It's the Gigantic Gospel Concert 2024, and it's one gigantic lineup featuring Pastor John P. Key.
Never shall forget.
Kalante Given.
This ain't no ordinary world.
Also, Doc McKenzie and the Highlight, the Canton Spiritual, Lisa Knowles Smith and the Brown Singers, the Cardi Cortez. Luther Barnes and the Sunset Jubilee, the group Fire, and hosted by the country preacher Carlos Daniel. It's Pastor John P. Key. Kalante Givens, Zacardi Cortez, and more. Sunday, April 14th at the Fountain of Praise in Houston. Get your tickets now at ticketweb.com or eventbrite.com.
Coaching people on the biggest decision in their lives.
Welcome, sister. Welcome.
Guys.
Hey, listen, it's your girl Yilda, still out here in these South African streets, man, taking in the culture. We're here in Soweto. Listen, the home of Nelson Mandela, the home of Desmond Tutu. Man, the only street in the world that houses 2 Nobel Peace Prize recipients here in South Africa. So wait, in the whole world, y'all, Desmond Tutu, Nelson Mandela, 2 Nobel Peace Prize recipients. Listen, I'm taking in the culture, man. We're doing what we're doing right here in these South African streets. It's your girl Yielded. Raise the praise 100. Doing what we do. Praise God all day, every day. It's the FIYAH Show, where we put a little heat to the word on the street. Just so happens to be in South Africa. I'll be back. Y'all keep it locked. All right. We'll see you. Bye.
Right.
What's up, family? It's your boy, Cousin Al, reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
Me, the lack of my lack. Her up and I said, what did I say to you?
I don't remember.
I said, great.
What's up? It's your boy, Cousin Al. Listen, man, the Saved and Silly Cruise is going down October 31st. We are leaving out of Galveston, that big G, and we're going to Januell. Hey, como está? Hey, me estoy muriendo como un perro abandonado. We're going out there, man. I don't even know what I just said, but all I know is I'm learning my Spanish little by little. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and ¿qué pasó? Bien. We finna be in Cozumel. That's what I want y'all to know. So go ahead, book your cabin with LD Entertainment so you can get into all the exclusive events. I just added an event, y'all. I just added an event, and they might get mad at me. They might, I might get fined for this, but hey, I'm gonna just take the charge. But I'm challenging every comedian on the boat, every comedian to a versus. I'm challenging y'all to a versus. Like, what's up? And I ain't talking about no jokes. I'm talking about a wet t-shirt contest. Cause you think you could beat me at a wet t-shirt contest? No. So yeah, I might as well just keep on eating so I can win. Because, I mean, I just don't see. I ain't no use in me stop eating now. Because on the boat, I'm finna be eating burgers and fries and chicken and squirrel and all kind of stuff they gonna have on there. But anyway, go ahead and book your cabin while it's cheap. LD Entertainment. The number is somewhere around here. And why do I keep pointing like it's actually right here? It should be right here in front, down here. I don't know. Book it.
Ooh, it's the FIYAH Show. Hosted by Yielding. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. I'm blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto the news ain't no stopping.
All right. We're back. Get ready to praise 100 Houston.
FIYAH Show.
Already. With the one and only Michael, the one and only Yielding, and the one and only Angelica Norton.
Let's not forget that Jan.
And yes, the one and only. You're here speaking. You will.
And I'm here, y'all.
There she go. Y'all heard.
The award-winning.
Award-winning.
Host of the year.
Come on, don't stop.
Strong. All right. Yeah, that old theme song is popping, it's jamming, huh? Come on now.
Yeah, it's a little fire.
Shout out to Antoine Hilton in Long Island, New York for that one. Bless you, man of God.
What up, Antoine Hilton, man? Get that one again. Hey, when you come back to Houston, man, let's go eat. And I'm gonna make sure they put jumbo shrimps on your pasta, brother. I'm gonna make sure you get some jumbo shrimps. We're not gonna get cheated this time.
Not this time.
All right. So, can I take us back a little bit?
Of course.
Speaking of Florida, I had the opportunity to visit Florida. I drove from Houston. I had a friend that was getting married in Florida on the beach, and it was truly a blessing. But I just want to say one thing is going totally different is about the beaches. The water is totally different. You know, y'all got
real Floridians call it pea water.
Y'all have
man, that was Angelica. That wasn't us.
So I have with this Florida beaches. I saw some great. I saw like Mercury. Hold on. Wait.
She ain't been to Galveston.
Yeah. I'm going now. So wait till you visit Galveston. But when I on my way around in Florida, you know, the water started getting a little lighter. So on the beach, I'm observing the beach, the white sand, and the water was like a light green. And then some parts of Florida have like some kind of like blue water. But let me just let you know, if you ever travel to Galveston, 45 minutes away or 45 south,
mighty God,
the water is gonna be totally different. It's gonna be it's gonna look like coffee. It's got a little rust in it.
Cream in it though.
Sometimes, and then every now and then, if we get some weather or something, it'll lighten up. But if you ever go to Galveston and you look, it's about the color of that door. Yeah. So and then it had a little blue, you know, but the vibe is good. You got to see why we got sand, but the water is totally different from Florida.
Okay, well, I'll take my Florida water any day.
Yeah. So that pea water is no longer pea water.
Florida water.
Yeah, that Florida water it was beautiful, man. The beach and the city, they got married. It was lovely.
Yeah, what part of Florida?
So
now Miami totally different.
No, it wasn't.
Sarasota
Miami.
Beach, like
it was.
Fort
I keep forgetting that. It's like a tourist town.
Gunny.
It wasn't
St. Pete.
No.
Clearwater.
Come on. Panhandle.
Fort Lauderdale.
Florida. It wasn't Florida.
West Palm. Bingo.
Oh, look at all.
I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out. Right now.
Shall be
I'm come back at the end of the show.
I'm
I'm gonna let y'all know where it was. Okay. I'm gonna let you. But the water was beautiful out there.
Yeah, well,
I really enjoyed my stay. I say you had to come back.
when I did my time in Florida, I stayed at Clearwater Beach.
You sound like you was in jail, Poppy.
Well,
you in jail or something?
I was a teenager, so yeah, I was in jail. I couldn't celebrate the way I would have loved.
To, yeah.
A beach girl, but it's all good.
Well, that white sand. I mean, you go to Galveston, just like you said. You go see that.
I'm not a beach girl.
That dark sand.
No, I'm good.
I mean, but the vibe is good. It's just the water's a little different.
Yeah,
it was a lot different.
Well, maybe I'll catch a nice
coffee with
yeah. But surrounding Galveston, before you get to Galveston, you have Clear Lake and all these other little water. Kima, you enjoy that. We got different stuff, but the water is totally different. But yeah,
it's not beaching.
It's not beaching.
No. Now, certain times we might get a little coming down, but most of the time it's.
She's about to. You're about to have a rude awakening. I'm gonna tell you something. The difference between Florida and Houston, is 35 degrees and the humidity's about 40% higher.
No, humidity is insane. It's insane.
Wait till the summertime when you can't
before the summer.
Yeah.
So I think we should invite her back like June,
July.
Yeah.
With my bags packed.
and be like, we right by the airport.
Not yielded. I'm leaving the show.
Until you don't stop, it gets hot and hot. August is just ridiculous.
Okay, no.
But hey, you get adapted. So if you have to come out your house and walk to your mailbox
and go back,
by the time you get back,
you're gonna need a bath over again. Listen, y'all, I know y'all listening in. Call us 346-355-0100. Talk to Angelica. She taking H-Town by surprise, y'all. Houston seems like Angelica is the problem. She's coming in and taking it over. Call us 346-355-0100. I know y'all not hearing my voice, but don't worry about it. I'm here. Januell and Michael got this thing. I'm out.
Yielded is responsible, guys, because she gave me the opportunity to formally introduce myself on her show. So.
Shout out to you.
What is the clappers that we need? Give me the clap.
You need your flowers. They celebrate people.
Look, I'm gonna respond in my RJ voice. To God be the glory. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I ain't got the vocals. So don't worry about it. Y'all got the front.
But we can just solo.
Yeah. Listen. I'm singing a solo. Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm singing solo. I'm singing lady. Wow, mighty God. Look at him go.
Angelica.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say hypothetically, I'm an author. Trying to come up, found out about you. I need some revenue going. I'm trying to create my brand.
Ooh, let's do it.
Speak to me. What tell these artists out there? How can you help them?
Okay.
How do we get a hold of you?
How do you get it? Okay. So if you're an existing author, let me catch this. Hold on. About to get in my zone. So if you're an existing author, I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna be great today. Come on, headphones. You're gonna have to get these phones.
Okay. For the third time.
P-Man, Angelica headphones keep falling out. P-Man. 346-355-0100.
Take 3. Okay, so if you're an existing author, I would say first thing I would want to know is how old is your book? Like I just stated earlier, that this is the 10th anniversary of my debut book, Divorce and Poverty. So if your book is as old as my book, or if it's under 5 years, but over 5 years, under 3 years. Under 3 years, I'll talk to you in a second. But over 5 years, I want to suggest that if you haven't sold more than 1,000 copies of your book, you want to go and get that book. And then you want to repurpose the book. So what I mean by repurpose it is you want to get a fresh new cover. Same name of the book. You want to get a fresh new cover. You want to put some new information in the book. So I'm sure over 5 years, new developments in your life, things have taken place, new information that you may want to share, and you can actually write some new information in your book. You can actually use it as an introduction, or you could add parts to the closing, the end of the book, if you don't want to go back in the heart of the book, the meat and potatoes of the book. I wouldn't suggest touching the meat and potatoes, but add something in the beginning or add something new in the end. Revise your cover, give it something jazzy, something hot. Focus on the colors, because colors is important. Titles are also important, but I'll come back to that. So you'll need a new ISBN number, because anytime you do a reprint with new information, you'll need a new ISBN number. So it's like a whole new book. So, and then you want to change your author bio, or get someone to write a very powerful foreword for the back of the book, to give readers, new readers and your old readers alike, something new and fresh and rewarding through from another reader's perspective. So you can spruce that book up and then put it back on the market. So here's the thing about business. Books are business. So you don't want to just write a book and sell to your families and friends. That's not your audience. You have to identify your target audience. Who's your reading audience? Who is your market? You can't say this book is for women. Can't be for all women. Women are at the age of 18 years old to 99. So it can't be that broad. Who is your book for? So identify who your book is for. So for instance, Divorce and Poverty, my first book, my book was geared towards individuals like myself, teen mothers, high school dropouts, individuals who have experienced poverty, living in it, fighting through it. So I knew that demographic. I speak their language. So I know, because I lived that life. So my book was for those who have lost hope, lost faith, feel defeated, feel rejected.
Been in those struggles.
Yeah, because society will reject you, because they feel like you have nothing to offer, nothing to contribute. You're a menace to society. You add no value. You're not a taxpayer. So if you listen to all of that, wow, you start to believe that. Yes. So my book was for that population of people. So young people who had truly, truly lost hope and lost sight of who they are. Because when you go through so much, you tend to lose your identity. So you start to question who you are, because society gonna tell you broke, you poor, you're less fortunate, you're at risk. They got all these names, to define and describe who you are, but you have to identify who you are. So know your target audience. Once you know your target audience, ask yourself, why did you write this book? Why did you write the book? A lot of authors will write the book because, I want to share my story. Wrong reason. Why are you writing the book? Who do you want to help? Who do you want to inspire? Who do you want to heal? Who do you want to minister to? Who do you want to uplift? You have to identify your why. A lot of people don't know their why. They just want to become authors to say, hey, I'm an author because it's a fancy title. It's something, that seems hip. But at the end of the
preachers and pastors.
Yeah,
I said it. Come here, Gene.
I
said it. It's the next thing on the wall. I can put the plaque up. Jan said it. Please come at me, please.
Yeah, I said it.
He said it.
That's twice in one show that the alarm has sounded.
I'm doing my best not to get fired today, P-Man.
And when I say that, I'm not. Some of them are real, but some of them just do it because it's the next step. That's just like some people get married, but.
And the only good thing about them is they have the audience. They have a buy-in audience. But if it's regular people like me and you, we don't have a buy-in audience at first. So what you have to,
but they act like
right? Okay, that's true too. Okay, you got me.
Have you ever had to have somebody change their name?
Well, you can have a pen name. It's very common in self-publishing and even in traditional publishing. If you sign with a traditional publishing company, like the big wigs, so it's common to have pen names because some people, they don't want to attach their government name to their projects for financial reasons, for personal reasons, for professional reasons. Like if I was representing Christ, but then I wrote a book that only the girls on OnlyFans read, then I wouldn't want nobody to know. So my name would be Candy Jones.
Miss Candy.
Miss Candy got the smuttiest book on it. Number one seller,
You never know.
Never know. All the while is the Angelica over here. I don't even ghostwrite books like that. People have come to me with different books too. You have to stand for something when you stand for Christ. So even though it's
Say that again.
you have to stand for something when you stand for Christ.
That's right. You heard that.
Yeah. So just don't just have a title, be about it.
Yeah, you got to be about it, and no disrespect, because you want everybody to be an author, and it's all good.
All right, y'all. We gonna come back to this hot conversation. She just dropped some gems on y'all, but hey, we about to drop some jams right now. Praise the praise 100. Let's go. Drop that heat, yield. It's awesome. You just schooled some. Wow. All the things. How your people say?
DJ Preach. Yeah. DJ CV. Recognition.
Go DJ! That's my DJ! She jam!
DJ Victor 256. Come on, B.
And the 2023 Spin Awards DJ of the Year, DJ Victor 256!
This is Tiffany, owner of Tiffany Body Beauty, listening to Yielded on Raise the Praise 100.
Everything that I do, everything that I teach.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below, or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Call 877-314-1645.
I'm Ron Williams with Williams Insurance Solutions. If there are two things people hate to talk about, it's money and death. At Williams Insurance Solutions, we help you with both. One of the most important things you can do is get set up with some type of life insurance, especially if you're married, have kids, or own your own home. You want to ensure that no matter what life throws at you, your family will never have to worry about money. Williams Insurance Solutions is your company to set up a solid financial plan. We offer all types of coverage with flexible rates. We have rates starting as low as $25 per month with no medical exams and immediate coverage. We even offer the new plans with the living benefits. For more information, contact me at 832-549-5631 or visit our website at www.williamsinsurancesolutions.net.
Hey, it's your girl Yielded. I might be in the streets, I might be in the church, I might be anywhere, but we know that you can find me on Raise the Praise 100 every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. with FIYAH. You can also catch me on Sunday mornings, 10 to 1 with To the Glory of God. You never know what's going to go on those shows, but we definitely know that the Spirit of the living God will be amongst us on those shows. Catch your girl Yielded on Instagram at I Be Yielded. Catch me on Facebook at Yielded Media. Look for me on our upcoming Tube TV, where we're going to be broadcasting all of our in-station interviews and even a few that we've captured on the street.
I said milk justified you good. I said milk justified you good. A milk justified.
Oh, you better sing it, sir. I love it. Thank you.
Sunday, April 14th. Houston would never be the same. It's the Gigantic Gospel Concert 2024, and it's one gigantic lineup featuring Pastor John P. Key.
Never shall forget.
Kalonze Given.
This ain't no ordinary word.
Also, Doc McKenzie and the Highlight, the Canton Spirituals, Lisa Noel Smith and the Brown Singers, the Cardi Cortez.
Let me testify. I've been through depression.
Luther Barnes and the Sunset Jubilee, the group Fire, and hosted by the country preacher Carlos Daniel. It's Pastor John P. Key. Kalonze Gibbons, Zacardi Cortez, and more. Sunday, April 14th at the Fountain of Praise in Houston. Get your tickets now at ticketweb.com or eventbrite.com.
Oh, wait, that's your later. Lead to the roar!
Oh, we're going to the I don't like.
I don't like.
We can drop the promo and then we're going in. Yeah.
I don't like. Okay, then we're gonna come back to something.
Oh, yeah.
So we do a segment with the top called I don't like it.
Okay.
And that's what we're gonna walk around it.
Ooh, it's the FIYAH Show. Hosted by you. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the I'm likes, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday night, and we gon' get it right. I'm blazing topics, that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto the news ain't no stopping.
Yeah, definitely. It's going. All right. So, Dimitri, what's going on? So, Dimitri, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. We had Cedric Hollywood in Washington on here.
That's
Miss Janice Harris on here. So, y'all give it up, all those listening. What up, y'all? They live with us. Y'all say hi to the social media.
They live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for welcoming me to Houston.
You over here.
I'm over there. Thank you.
All right. Here we go.
This is an opportunity for you to share.
I don't like
Saturday.
I don't like
Hit it, Michael.
Hey!
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Welcome back to the FIYAH Show. This is your girl, you got my boy Januell, my boy Michael, and our special guest for today, Miss Angelica Norton. Y'all ain't been hearing much from me. Why is that? I don't know, y'all tripping. I don't like it because y'all ain't calling. That's why I ain't talking. 463-550-100. It is the top of the hour. Y'all know what we do at the 6 o'clock hour. We just go ahead and simply have our testimony service here at the FIYAH Church, which is our way of simply saying what we don't like. If you don't like something, we want to know about it. But there's only one rule to the testimony period and this segment. You cannot say I don't like. Why we don't say that? Because I ain't buy that. We bought I don't like. It's IONLIKEIT. I don't like it. So if you don't know that and this is your first time hearing that, I don't like it. So the rules of the game. Don't say I don't. Say I don't. And we just share what it is we don't like. So for those of you that are listening in, for those of you that have never participated, today is your day. Go ahead and type on the screen for those of you that are in the quiet stand. Type what it is you don't like. Type it on the screen.
Type it up.
Say what you don't like. We're going to shout it out on the radio. For those of you that are listening in, 346-355-0100. It's your opportunity to get something off your chest. Y'all can't do this at your church, but you can do it at the FIYAH Church. You can say what you don't like. You can say you don't like when the preachers get up and preach and ask for you to get in the $100 line. You can say you don't like Sister Bertha. That one. You can say you don't like Sister Bertha snaring up her nose at everybody, and she the one smell like mothballs and Estee Lauder. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I don't like that y'all are scared to say what's on y'all's mind. So right now at the 6 o'clock hour here on the FIYAH Show, every Tuesday, you simply get to say what you don't like. And I don't like that Mike O ain't already giving his I don't like, because I know he comes ready every Tuesday. Come on with it, Pop.
You know, last week, y'all never got my I don't like, and it was important.
Well, I don't like that we missed it. So I like the fact that you got 2 this week. Come on.
I got 2 this week. Everybody knows it's sports time. It's we're acting a fool right now. Everybody in the sports world. I don't like it when it's my fault that the team lost. Mike, I get the phone call. Mike, what'd you do? What'd you do? Yeah, I forgot to throw it to myself and catch it.
Yeah, that make a touchdown.
Yeah, that was all on me. And you know, I don't like it when I get blamed for my team's lack ups.
I can't believe you saying that. With all that trash and smack you be talking about the other Texas team, America's favorite team.
The Texans.
No.
She talking.
346-355-0100. I don't like where this is going.
No, further down.
It's 45.
45
north. 45 north.
The only good thing that comes out of Dallas is 45 south.
Woo. And that is my drop.
Bang. Where'd he go?
And that is the 3rd siren for today. P-Man, you ain't got to fire us because we are shutting them down. They ain't coming back no more. They ain't welcome. They ain't welcome. They ain't welcome. Shout out to Janice Harris, who's over here in the quiet stand. She talking about, I don't like I was late and I don't get what today's segment is about. So guess what, Miss Janice? Every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m., we are here. Be there, be square, or be in the I don't like section because you don't know what's going on. Listen. She over here talking about say that, Poppy. She's a Texan fan too.
You know it.
Definitely.
You know what's up. You
So
know.
she was late, so clearly she don't count.
I also got another.
Okay.
That happened yesterday. I don't like it when I get blamed for not sitting down at the restaurant at the right time.
What that mean?
We have 14 people last night at our restaurant.
14, okay.
A group of 14.
13 plus 1.
They told me.
They told you.
You cannot make a reservation for more than 12. You got to come on in and wait it out. All right, so I showed up an hour early so I could wait it out. I put the name in there and everything, and everyone starts showing up. Next thing you know, we're waiting on about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Then they start coming up to me. Why aren't we sitting down yet? What's wrong with you? Why aren't we sitting down? Why don't you go talk to that maitre d'?
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Why don't you go to him? Why don't you go to him with that attitude?
I don't like how Poppy is airing out his frustrations on that.
He got it right because they blaming him. Come on.
If Poppy is talking about you, call here 346-355.
Call up, Mom.
So
Come at me.
Mama, don't come up here. Mama, don't come up here and get Poppy. But don't get too big for your britches.
You ain't too big for that strap.
Listen, don't get choked up.
They heard what I said. I don't like it.
So Angelica, I know you're new here to Houston, but because I mean, you know, people do this thing kind of around the way all the time. One of your biggest I don't likes is this here eyelash crowns. I don't like that our eyelashes is running into second I don't like baby hair. I don't like that you got the snuffer uppers and lamb chops eyelashes and they running up through here and then you reach midway in the part of your head and pull some hair down and put a little dippity-doo on there. You got to be old to know about dippity-doo. You put a little dippity-doo on there and swooped it down like curtain valances. Yeah, now that raw crown ain't gonna hold these edges because it done come from way back. These ain't even edges. Listen, these ain't even edges no more. They got middle of the hair crown, and they done pulled it all the way down their forehead. swooped it to the side like curtains veiling, and then their eyelashes is touching. I don't like it. I don't like it. Second one for me, and I saw it, and I was almost
a fourth of a mirror.
Let them pray. Look, first of all, the eyelashes need to be on the Muppets and the Puppets, okay? Second of all, baby hair needs to be left to babies, because you a grown woman, you're 45, you ain't got somebody calling this church. Hold on, let's see who at the phone. Hold on. All right, hold on. Raise the Praise 100. This is your girl Yielded. Who are we listening to? Who here? What is it?
Come on in.
Hello.
You're not on. I'm trying to reach you.
The room.
Raise the Praise.
Hello, are you there?
Can I help?
Caller, yeah. Yes, it is. You're live on the air. You're on the air. God have mercy. I cannot with Cousin Al. So for those of you that have no clue what Cousin Al is talking about, there is a Saved and Silly cruise that is coming up. It's coming up October the 31st, through November the 5th. And in order to book this Saved and Silly cruise, you have to call LD. The number to call LD is 832-491-5382. Again, that number 832-491-5382. And I'm with Cousin Al. Who you said, Albert Lee? What you said that AL was? What you say your name was, sir? Yeah, cut you down. I don't like. And listen, I don't like when people call the radio and want to hear themselves on the radio and it's playing in the background. Listen, Cousin Al, I don't like that they calling me either. I'm finna hang up on you, Cousin Al. You trying to hear yourself on the radio. We dropping the phone on you, Cousin Al. Listen, y'all. That was Cousin Al with his I don't like that he wanted to hear himself on the air. But listen, Cousin Al is going to be on the boat, y'all. Cousin Al is going to be on the boat. Your girl Tanja D is going to be on the boat. And of course, you're going to be hosting this whole shenanigans. And I don't like that they making me participate in organized foolishness. That means we have organized this for at least 10 months to be slapped silly on this here boat. So we taking, like she coming to take over Houston. We taking over Carnival Cruise Line, but do not call Carnival Cruise Line to get booked on this here cruise.
LD.
One more time for the slow church.
LD.
LD.
I'm going to spell it for you, okay, everybody?
Yeah. Come on.
LD.
832-491-5382. Again, tomorrow is the last day to book this cabin for $50. Not saying it's the last day to book, but it's the last day that you're going to be able to pay $50 to book this cruise. You and your roommate, yes, because it's based on double occupancy. So that means you, boo, you and a side chick, you and a cousin, you and somebody. I don't know who you bringing. Whoever you bring. Yeah, whoever you bring.
You and your secret or whatever.
You're my little secret. Oh, wrong church. My bad. See, y'all, I got song Tourette's. Yeah, I got song Tourette's. Don't worry about it. Worry about yourself. Do Jesus. Call LD, okay? That number one more time is 832-491-5382. And when you call them, tell them Al said call, and Yielded, and Jan, and Michael.
Oh, that's what it is. They think it's Aldi.
The groceries.
No, it's LD, people. It's LD, not Al.
So on the cruise, we're gonna have all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have some comedy shows. We're gonna have a Harlem night dress up dinner with the captain night. We're gonna have a pajama party, comedy. Listen, and I heard. Now this is what I heard.
What you heard?
I heard that on the cruise, that some of these comedians, the host of this here cruise, Gospel Comedy Entertainment, has taken the Bible and the scripture literally when it says drinky, all of it, because at some of those, at some of those events, they gonna have an overflow, an influx of communion. Okay, so y'all get on the boat. Okay, 832. Yeah, and as often as ye do it, 832-491-5382. I don't like the cousin Al just slap bum rushed our own like segment.
Baby, let's cruise.
Away from here.
That was her solo. That was her solo.
I love. Look here. Look what happened.
We cruising. Sorry, boy. We all hanging up in here.
All right. Back to you now, Angelica. Jan, you got your own right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just come on. I'm gonna run last leg.
Okay, you gonna run last leg.
Okay. I'm like fast and crazy, y'all already. Y'all just need to slow down. Let somebody else get in the lane. Y'all just don't play fair out here.
So clearly that tells me that you have not ventured enough outside of home because you don't realize the time it takes to commute from one side of this city to the next. Yes. And no matter how early you leave, no matter how early you schedule it on your navigation, if you don't get in and push the gas fast, you're going to be late. That's what I'm saying. Don't miss it now. Why is Cousin Al over here talking about sleep over in Yildiz room? I can't remember what. I don't like it, cousin. I don't like when you start lies, Cousin Al.
Come on. Sister Janice had a request. She wanted to hear the dedicated news again. She had a request.
So, Miss Janice, typically we honor your request.
Typically, when you're on time,
we honor your request. But today we're going to say go back and watch the replay. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Come on. Yeah.
Sorry, Janice.
Yeah, we love you.
We love you. Still rooting for this. About 20 more minutes. Okay. I really like certain cable companies who really are monopoly in the game.
You start with an X.
Affinity X and Capcom, when they come to your house and they don't put your wall plate back in properly, and then when you call for them to come fix their mishap, their mistake, and the lady want to tell you they gonna charge you to come fix their mistake. I don't like it, so I had an issue with it, and we gonna see what happened tomorrow.
Still ain't got it.
So if y'all see me on somebody new,
we'll see you on the dedicated news next week.
Al, watch the news.
Just know it wasn't. We didn't see eye to eye on fixing my wall plate, so I could put my new modem in right. So we gonna see whatever they do. You know, they really a monopoly in the game, Cascom and Affinity X, yeah, but it's okay. I'm not paying y'all to come fix y'all mistakes. So I don't like it when y'all don't want to take ownership of y'all mistakes. So we gonna have an issue with that, but hopefully it'll work out.
Prayerfully, bunfully, we hope it works out for you. Yeah, in the name of Bun.
It's not the time or the place to mess up people's sheetrock and then you don't want to fix it. It's not the time or the place, brother. We work too hard for that.
I'm with you, but bunfully, it works out for you. You know, in the name of A-N.
Well, hopefully it don't get to that. But, if not, you can jump on them. Ain't going. We
can change your name real quick. You Leroy.
Yeah.
Lead to the right.
Lead to the right.
Oh, wait.
Angelica. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm enjoying.
Okay, all right. P-Man, did we get fired? Something going on with my microphone, and it was going on last week too, and so I don't know if I quit or not, but my mic sounds not nice. Okay, come on, Angelica, quit your eye on light.
Get another one.
Get another one.
I know you
Come on.
This is be about Texas.
Yeah, don't have to be about Texas. Okay, so
let's do an I don't like about Tampa.
About Tampa.
She
I miss Tampa.
Oh.
Yeah, like when people move somewhere and say God told them to be here, and then they talking about something. I don't go home. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know, sometimes you miss home.
Listen, Angelica, you gonna go to Nineveh, whether it be by the well or the Bethlehem well or not. You're going to Nineveh. So yeah, you're here now.
Yes, I am here.
And ain't no whales out here because that water is nasty.
There ain't no manatees either.
No
manatee. No dog.
They got manatee at Madison, don't they?
No, you tripped.
What's y'all mascot? Sorry.
Marlin.
Manatee.
Don't get that twisted.
Marlin.
It's the same thing.
It's a fish.
We actually have in a bayou one time. You were there.
And we got, listen, we got alligators too come out the bayou. And then they be in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but we are in Texas.
We got them in Texas.
Well, you know Katrina happened, and so
Florida, in the yard.
Yeah, we do have that you don't have over there. Y'all got them big old python boa snakes over there.
But let me tell you,
what we have here.
most of those were pets.
Yeah.
They started as pets, and then people
got
removed them. Yeah.
And over here, we got the danger. We
Like
got
what? Oh, you have
what's that?
I'm mad about the visual you just got. I don't like this coming from the prostate.
Sit it up too much. No.
We got I don't like live from the choir stage.
Okay.
I don't like that Taylor Swift gonna win the Super Bowl.
For the Chiefs.
I don't like that I can tell y'all where Yilda is gonna be next week.
Where's Yilda?
So last week, Poppy and I were here, and I asked Poppy what was going on next month in national history that happens every year. And Poppy was like, duh. But he want to sit over here and have a text. Here's the reason you don't know, because son ain't going. So next week, but that wasn't the question.
They got their seats first. That's why we know they got their seats a week. Yeah.
But when was the last time y'all even sat at the table? Amen. Clap.
Look, you got to look at how long y'all been on. When did we come back in 2000?
I got a feeling that we won more playoff games than they have.
First time to Texas, which was an expansion team, when we came back, we beat the Cowboys.
But check this.
Game one.
Anyways, 2 against 1. Give me my time. Give me my time.
You were up.
Give me my time. FIYAH Show hosted by. Okay, give me my time. Come on. There is a song. I got song Tourette's. There's a song in my head. Although it's January, this song is ringing in my head in response to what y'all said. And I'm going to start on the 5th day of Christmas. The Super Bowl gave to us. Didn't ring.
I'm singing the song that's familiar to everybody. And it goes a little something like this. What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? You don't get your Janet Jackson.
Like 30 years ago.
That's Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Oh, P-Man. Sorry, P-Man. Wait a minute. I don't like how this has gone. But back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by these Texans fans. Listen. So neither of you can say anything to me until you name one of your children after your favorite team, okay? Shout out to my baby boy, Dallas Cowboy Green. Amen. Clap shirt. Shout out.
True fan.
I'm a true fan. And shout out to my favorite.
All that on that young man.
Yeah, shout out to my favorite soldier.
Poor child.
Y'all listening? They not listening. Shout out to my favorite soldier, Kobe Bryant. Amen. So I'm true to it. Y'all get new to it. That's who y'all are. So thank you for your service. To my baby. That's all. Yeah. So I'm true to my what I like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Whatever. You know, I still got friends that call my house and say, "How's Austin?" That's not his name. They just refuse to say Dallas.
How's Nacogdoches?
But back to where Yielded is going to be next week. So next week, y'all, Yielded is going to be in the Pacific Northwest area region around in there in Las Vegas, Nevada, covering the Super Bowl Soulful Gospel celebration, right? So your girl Yielded is going to be there. Unfortunately, they decided that Cedric Entertainer's tummy was a little bigger than mine, so they're going to let him host it with his sidekick, Tashina Arnold. So they're going to be there in the building. Mary is going to be in the building. Kurt Franklin is going to be in the building. Me and him got a square off. He tried to punk me last time we was in Vegas. That was for the Stellars. But I gotta let him know, bruh, I know who you are. So Kurt Franklin's going to be in the building. Who else? I'm not sure why. I think they tapping into my mama's spirit. Earth, Wind, and Fire is gonna be in the building. See, my mama thought that blues, rhythm and blues was the gospel. So I think Earth, Wind, and Fire think they the gospel. So so they gonna all be in the building. To my mama, y'all, I just want to share that with y'all publicly and out loud, just because oh, you better sing it. She is the reason I'm here. But shout out to my mama, y'all. She decided to fold up her tent and roll on up out of here. So my mom departed on this past Saturday, y'all, and has gone on to a better place or a place away from here. Wherever she gone, that's my mama. That's who she is. And listen, my mama, if I would take a chapter out of her book right now, she would preach from the book of Betty, and she would say, "Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can." So don't y'all blame whoever, whatever.
Say,
don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. That's what my mama would say. That's why we still love him like I do, but I do. Yes, I do. Still love him like I do. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about my mama. Y'all don't know about my mama. I'm my son's daughter. Listen. You don't know nothing about Betty Wright. Betty Wright said there was an old lady sitting under a tree. She called me over and she said to me, "My days left him and I belong. I wouldn't waste my time telling you nothing wrong. There's a flower needs a sun and a rain, a little bit with a whole lot of pain. If you learn this secret, how to forgive, a longer and a better life you live. No pain, no gain." Shout out to my mama, y'all. Shout out to my mama, Martha. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have to know. Let me tell y'all. Hold on, Prince.
Your purple bag.
Hold on, Prince. Reverend Prince. Hold on. So yeah. Oh, Bishop. Excuse me. Yeah, he got his bishopry doing the COVID. Yeah.
He's doing his best James Brown impression.
So listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Y'all have to know my mama. And I'm sharing this with y'all publicly because, again, I was silent the first part of the show, just kind of giving myself a moment to breathe in and breathe out, and, just didn't know what it was going to be like. But if you know me, just know that the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. So my mama was some kind of girl. And so it took a whole lot of prayer. It took a whole lot of everything to deal with my mama. And so being able to deal with my mama, I had to learn a whole lot of life lessons through music and through all of those things. And so that's the reason I'm able to come up in here today, shout out my mama, and still be here and still be able to laugh and giggle, because my mama was a good time girl. She liked to have fun. She gonna play her music. She gonna drink her drink. She gonna do whatever else she gonna do. And I ain't gonna tell y'all, judge yourself, judge your mama. Don't judge.
Don't judge your mama. Judge your mama.
Yeah. This is what I was wanting to say, but I don't know if we can say mammy, but we done said it anyway. Yeah, tell your mammy. Don't worry about mama. But my mama was my mama was a fun girl, and so because she was a fun girl and she enjoyed life to the best of what she knew. Whether you thought it was right or wrong, that's what she did, and she didn't care who ain't like it. And so that's why I'm able to come in here, shout out my mama, and feel all right with being here because my mama wouldn't want nobody's. Listen, I can hear my mama right now. All the cuss words I know she taught me. I can hear my mama saying it right now. Don't come around here with all that slow singing and flower bringing over me, baby, because that ain't who I am. But anyways, so y'all continue to pray for my brother and pray for my mama Churn, Yolanda and Edward. What you got? Yes. And also y'all, my mama. See, let me tell you something. My mama come from how many siblings? 5 of them. I think it's 5 of them. Yeah, it was 5 of them. And them last 2 were spur. Them last 2 were spur, meaning that they parents did things for them that they probably didn't do for the other ones. And because they were spoiled, them last 2, my mama was the last girl and my uncle was the last boy. They would tit for tat and they was at each other and this and that. Let me tell y'all something about my mama and my uncle. Even unto death, they was going back and forward. Who gonna do what they gonna do? So about a week and a half ago, my uncle decided he was gonna get on up out of here. And even in his death, my mama said, you ain't gonna outdo me. So rumor got out that she had left, and that was not the truth. But needless to say, a week later, she did get on up out of here. So them 2 went out of here. So shout out to my uncle, Kingfish. Y'all don't know nothing about it. If you're from Nacogdoches, y'all know Kingfish. Shout out to Dwayne Kingfish King. Shout out to my mama, Martha King. Man, they done went on up out of here. And so, yeah, we'll be doing a celebration.
Rest in peace, Mom.
We'll be doing a celebration of life this Saturday in Nacogdoches, Nacogdoches. We'll be there. And my mama ain't no sad girl. So don't cry for my mama. Don't come around me with all that crying because I don't want to hear it. I don't like it. So y'all come and celebrate with me. If you cannot make it out to celebrate with me, I've received all your well wishes via text. I've received your well wishes via social media. And I appreciate you, love you. And that's all I got to say about that. How about that?
You allowing hugs?
No.
Can they bring catfish and lemonade?
Yes.
Okay.
Fresh out the grease fish. Don't bring me no old stale fish.
How about Kool-Aid pickle?
Listen, that's from who else say selling them Kool-Aid pickles. Now, if that ain't about the ghetto, it's some ghetto stuff
with
right
the
there.
peppermint stick in the pickle.
I need y'all to grow up.
You're the second person that told me that this week.
What, grow up?
Yeah.
Well, there must be
I
some
don't
truth.
like it.
There must be some truth there. So listen, y'all, it's 6:30. We got about 30 more minutes. I mean, we ain't got 30 minutes. We got about 22 minutes. Don't hate it. Come on. Clearly out of the
ladies, make sure your Mr. Charlie has LDs. The rest of the niece know.
His name is not Loretta. That is not her name. And last week it was Linda Darlene.
Yeah.
Not Loretta Denise. You can call LD because I'm sick of cousin names.
It's LD. It's LD.
LD, let me get out his phone number. Let me put his phone number up here on this screen.
I'm black.
Listen, you can call Al right now. Oh, look, I done got my comments stuck up here. I can't even put it on the thing. Hold on. There it is. Call Al 346-360-3703 to book him for comedy. That's what you call him for. But if you want to book your cruise, y'all call LD. But if you want to laugh, Al, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Al, rumor has it that you do some crownings at the funeral. Al,
is he coming to that?
Al, can you come up 59 just straight away? Up 59. Take you about an hour and 32 if you drive good to get to Nacogdoches. Can you bring your crown up there? Bring 2, because my uncle need one, and he said comedy and crowning. That's what he do. Al, can you bring a crown or 2 up to Nacogdoches? Y'all, listen, that's Miss Janice said stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry, Miss Janice. But listen, that's how I deal with my life, y'all. Laughter is like good medicine.
Yes.
So Listen, and if you read your Bibles, it's in there. It's in Proverbs. And the next verse after that it says, a sorrow heart dry up the bones. And so I'm not wallowing in no sorrow, honey, because these bones is already 85 years old. And I got a little more rolling to do on these bones. So I ain't going to be around here with no dry bones. So, yeah, what else you got, Januell? You
I was just looking at Al's comment. I don't know if he missed it or not. He said, I knew I was grown when I said they yielded his birthday dinner. My price just went up. Classic.
You know what? I was purposely disregarding everything.
I'll do some baptizing while he's there.
Oh, so yes, Al said he was dunking demons on the cruise. That was what he called it.
Yeah,
he told us later. He was dunking demons. So if y'all want to get dunked and your demon is dirty, come and join us on the Saved and Silly cruise. And join. Look, I think Al has sent us a message, y'all, about this here cruise. Hold on, let me see. Can I find it? Al was talking. Hold on. Let me play this. Hold on.
What's up? It's your boy cousin Al. Listen, man, the Saved and Silly cruise is going down October 31st. We are leaving out of Galveston, that big G, and we going to Januell. Hey, como está? Hey, me estoy muriendo como un perro abandonado. We going out there, man. I don't even know what I just said, but all I know is I'm learning my Spanish little by little. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and ¿Qué pasó? Bien. We finna be in Cozumel. That's what I want y'all to know. So go ahead, book your cabin with LD Entertainment so you can get into all the exclusive events. I just added an event, y'all. I just added an event, and they might get mad at me. They might I might get fined for this, but hey, I'm gonna just take the charge. But I'm challenging every comedian on the boat, every comedian to a versus. I'm challenging y'all to a versus. Like, what's up? Like, and I ain't talking about no jokes. I'm talking about a wet t-shirt contest. Because, I mean, you think you could beat me at a wet t-shirt contest?
Hell to the no.
So, yeah, I might as well just keep on eating so I can win. Because, I mean, I just don't see. I ain't no use in me stop eating now. Because on the boat, I'm finna be eating burgers and fries and chicken and squirrel and all kind of stuff they gonna have on there. But anyway, go ahead and book your cabin while it's cheap. LD Entertainment. The number is somewhere around here. And why do I keep pointing like it's actually right here? It should be right here in front, down here. I don't know. Book it.
He said we about to be in.
Some squirrel and a stick.
I'm so mad. He said the wet t-shirt contest is me versus Big Skinny versus G.
I'm sorry for laughing, Big Skinny.
Don't want to miss that.
And listen, Angelica, I know you don't know Big Skinny, but he's a comedian that's also going to be on the cruise. But let me just help you with your visual. So Big Skinny is a comedian, and the skinny is silent in his life. So, yeah, so
it's like a vowel.
Yeah. So you don't pronounce the skinny, so it's just big.
It's like the P in the word pneumatic.
Yeah. There you go. Listen, y'all, we are having a fantabulous time here at the FIYAH Show on Raise the Praise of 100, where we're praising God all day, every day, and I ain't had no song ready, so somebody talk while I find one. Keep going.
Angelica, talk to us about that H-Town. Tell us what you love. Oh, yeah.
Just the people. They have been warm and inviting. They have,
Southern hospitality.
Yes, Southern hospitality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's been nice. Even just going in the grocery store, just everybody's been nice. Not even knowing you, just being nice. Yeah, I do like that. I like that. I will be.
There you go.
Yeah, she true Texas.
Welcome to Houston.
Welcome to Texas. You can, pack what you want. Pack, man. Y'all be ready so you.
Yeah,
look here.
My son is home. He's like, it's time. And I thought, okay.
Shots are being fired over here in the choir stand. Tanja D said, Al, don't put me in no contest. Listen, Tanja D, both of you and your stomachs can be in the. So one person She said she got 2 stomachs, so I'm just repeating what I was told. You and your stomachs can get in the contest for the same price of one. So I think it's safe to go to some music. We'll be right back. Keep it live right here and raise the praise 100. I'm sorry, Tanja D. I didn't mean. Am I supposed to tell people you got 2 stomachs? Look, here is. Is I'm supposed to tell people you got 2 stomachs? Y'all was telling people I wear 2 bras because my boobs in the back bigger than the ones in the front. So I didn't tell y'all to tell nobody that. And then Tanja, you was telling everybody that you found my eyelash in my car and it scared you. So So hey, shots fired back at you. Look, she said it's not a secret. Yeah, we saw him.
You unbigged your back already.
No, my back is still running over like my cup.
Sunday, April 14th, Houston would never be the same. It's the Gigantic Gospel Concert 2024, and it's one gigantic lineup featuring Pastor John P. Key.
Never shall forget.
Kalante Gibbon.
This ain't no ordinary word.
Also, Doc McKenzie and the Highlight, the Canton Spiritual, Lisa Noel Smith and the Brown Singers, the Cardi Cortez.
Let me testify. I've been through depression.
Luther Barnes and the Sunset Jubilee, the group Fire, and hosted by the country preacher Carlos Daniel. It's Pastor John P. Key. Kalante Gibbons, Zacardi Cortez, and more. Sunday, April 14th at the Fountain of Praise in Houston. Get your tickets now at ticketweb.com or eventbrite.com.
Tanja D, don't come for me. You the one needed to ride in my car. If it ain't got spiders in there, you smash them and keep going. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. So we still on here, y'all. They still can hear y'all on here.
So you're in Houston. Yeah, I'm in Houston. It's like on the lakes.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Call 877-314-1645.
And Jamie on video. Houston, Texas. Let's make this collaboration epic and represent show. It's your
If you don't hear your drop, that's because you ain't sent it to me.
I am Martisha Sherman from Houston, Texas, rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
Hey, it's your girl, Kay, with the G of the I Am Talita Kume Show, coming to you live from Las Vegas. I really just want to give a shout out to Yielded and the fire that she is putting out there. That is such an inspirational show. So positive, so upbeat, and I'm listening to it and just being motivated every day.
She ain't following directions, but we like it.
Great host.
She gave us a whole testimonial. Send yours.
Giving them that fire, Yielded.
This is what from California, with my sis Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
My name is Colette Johnson from Nacogdoches, Texas, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
Hey everybody, this is Chef Sundre from New Orleans, Louisiana, rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
And y'all know we gotta hit this theme song one more time.
It's the FIYAH Show.
I need you to learn this and sing it with me. We gonna be playing music. Oh my man, I don't like.
Everyone homework.
Dedicated news. Say I. One more time. Come sing, yeah. Y'all heard it right there. This is your girl Yielded right here on Raise the Praise 100, doing what we do. Praise God all day. Listen, I'm super excited that you have joined us at 6:40. We've been here since.
You know it.
Jan's here.
All right.
And we got Angelica, who says she's coming in to take H-Town by surprise. So listen, I'm going to let y'all do what y'all do. I'm going to let y'all chop it up just a little bit.
Right. Let's take it. We can get that fade on that and we're going to get into it. Know what I'm saying? Shout out Antoine Hilton and FIYAH Show. Theme song.
You like that pause, huh?
Yeah, that pause. All right, we're back. Angelica, we're gonna hop right in because we're looking at our 18 minutes. So we want to get it in for the authors, and you were breaking down. You just don't want to write a book for the sake of just writing. Yeah, you want to be able. You was telling them how to. I guess rebrand their book. Well, not rebrand, but revise their book.
Yeah.
Since if you had a book that was out over 10 years.
Yeah, you want to repurpose it. And then if you're looking to be an author, the steps that I'm going to take you through right now are very vitally important to your success. You don't want to sell only 250 books a year. That is the average of any self-publisher, new self-publisher. So you want to ask yourself your why. Why am I publishing this book? Then you want to identify your market. I spoke a little bit about that earlier already. For the sake of time, I won't go back through that. Then you want to identify what is it that you want your readers to walk away with after reading your book. At the conclusion of their reading experience, what do you want them to walk away with? How do you want them to feel? Ask yourself those things. Do you want them to, is your book thought-provoking? Is it your book to motivate them? Is it to uplift them? Is it to minister them? You want them to leave feeling like they are hopeful about their future. You want them to leave after reading your book feeling like they have been set free, like they can release the weight that they've been carrying. So books are entertainment, yes, but books are also ministries. So when people read your book, whether it's a good book, a smut book, a gossip book, a political book, a business self-help book, it's ministering to your spirit regardless. It's just like music. Right. It's ministering to your spirit. You're feeding your spirit. You're feeding yourself. So what are you feeding your audience? What's on the menu? Ask yourself what's on the menu and what is it that you want them to walk away after that experience? Because that's going to be the feedback that you'll receive from the reader. Hey, your book was so good. Like, I thank you for it. It helped me do what? A, B, and C. Your book allowed me to what? A, B, and C. Your book gave me understanding of A, B, and C. And then on top of that, once you write your book and you start to write your book, you have to identify where is it that you want to start. And the only way to do that is if you know what it is that you want to share. Don't share to share. People talk to hear themselves talk. Don't write to write. Write with a message, write with a purpose.
There you go.
Write with a message, write with a purpose. And once you come together and you know what you're writing for, who you're writing for, what you want the end all to be, what you want your writers to walk away with at the end of their reading experience, don't think that it's over. Most authors think, hey, I wrote this book and it's over. It's not over. Because now that you've helped them from point A to point B, then what? We just left them out there. And that's why books are business. So if you write a book about divorce and how to overcome divorce and find your happiness again, if that was the subtitle, of a book, then okay, now you've gotten them through the hurt, over the pain, and now they're just sitting here. Now what? Because books, you become an expert. It builds your credibility and your visibility. So now you're an expert. And the last thing you want to do is provide them with something and help someone and then get them somewhere. That's like driving me somewhere in Houston and leaving me there and then just pulling out. And I don't know. You can't pull up. You can't drive someone to somewhere and just leave them. You know, so you don't want to.
Oh, you can't do that? Oh.
You can't.
My bad, sis. I ain't even do that to you, sis.
So the next thing you want to do is what's the next level of assistance that you can provide from your book? This book is now a tool.
Okay.
You have given them the hammer, the nails, the boards, and everything else to start the building process. And now they're starting to build a new foundation. What's next? And that's what happens with a lot of authors. They just write the book and they don't see the vision for what's next.
Okay.
What's next is that you have to create yet another program, whether it's a coaching program, an online course, a workbook to your book.
Yeah, that's what some of that work.
Yeah, a workbook to your book to then give them the next stages. What did you do once you found your happiness? What happened then? Did you start to focus on self-care? Did you start exercising, eating? You just wanted to take better care of your temple?
Awesome.
You know, what
Awesome.
did you do?
Listen, you have a wealth of knowledge over here. So the people could not digest all of what you gave them on today. Come on, you better be God for them. They cannot digest all that you had on today. So we got like 6 minutes to get up out of here. Where can the church folks find you?
I'm on all social media links, Angelica Norton.
Spell it for the slow church.
A is in Apple, N is in Nancy, G is in good, E is in elite, L in likable, I-C-A. Angelica, N is in Nancy, Norton, Norton. So Facebook, I live on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a better platform for my money, but hey, it is what it is.
So if you ain't earning no coins on LinkedIn, she said you ain't LinkedIn. You better get linked on LinkedIn. Yeah. So get linked on LinkedIn. Look for my LinkedIn link next week.
Yeah.
Angelica.
And then
Angelica.
You can call me. My business number 813-510-0703. So if you have a book and you want to turn the book into a business, call me. If you have a book idea, God has told you to write a book. I know so many people God has told them to write a book. They have yet to do it. Stop procrastinating. Somebody out here in this world is hurt and waiting on your story.
Let's go.
Let's go. Get ready.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. So, anybody, Poppy?
Yes, ma'am.
You are the FIYAH realtor, and you ain't said nothing all night about real estate. Drop us a little nugget. What's going on real quick?
Oh man, big nuggets. Interest rates are going down right now, and everybody's excited about it. And I'm getting these phone calls. Can we go see a house? Yes, you can. But do you know how to buy a house? Get with me, 832-277-2293. And schedule your personal seminar with me, and I'll do it for free. I'm gonna make sure that you know everything you need to know about buying a home.
Poppy, I ain't got a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. Oh, sorry, wrong church. Go ahead.
There's a lot of people out there in that position that don't feel as if they can buy a home. Well, I'm here to tell you otherwise. Every time you're renting, every time you pay that rent, you're paying for somebody else's home. So let's give me a call, 832-277-2293, and we're going to talk to you off that ledge, and we're going to get you into a home, and you're going to become a homeowner.
That's it. All right then. Y'all heard it right there. That's Mike O, the FIYAH realtor. Yep, we claimed him. We own him. He works here. He calls in on his days off, and he calls in on days he's not coming in. So yeah, that's our realtor. That's who he is. That's what we got going on. So listen, this has been your girl Gilded here with the FIYAH Show. Januell, you got anything like you want to tell people later?
Look for me, man. I got couple of plays coming up. Also, I'm working on a few things. I won't just put it out there just yet, but I'm gonna have something crazy coming real soon. And also, man, I do several characters. So if you need your birthday party, bar mitzvah, wedding, whatever it is, you need a host, let me know. So I'm gonna come through and rock it, whether in any era you want, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, whatever. We can make it happen. But yeah, look for me, man. And just got some stuff coming, so I'll be hitting y'all up. And it's a blessing to be here today on the FIYAH Show. Thank you for letting me come through it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Yeah. Welcome to Houston, Angelica.
Yeah, welcome to the H.
Yeah, welcome to
this was awesome, guys. This was good.
So you got to learn how to do the South Side. So we're gonna get Big Skinny to teach you how to do the South Side. Yeah, if you live in Houston, we're gonna let Big Skinny teach you how to do the South Side. Cousin Ab, run that video to me with Big Skinny doing the South Side, so we can send it to Angelica. She can try it home. But listen, y'all, don't try it at home. Please don't try it at home. Meet with Big Skinny and let Big Skinny teach you how to do that. But y'all meet your girl next week again. We're gonna be in Vegas. We're gonna be at the pre-recording of the live Super Bowl gospel celebration that is going on next week. It's going to air on television on Saturday. We'll be there Wednesday, but it's going to air on TV on Saturday. And y'all know the Super Bowl going down. Texas ain't in it, but it's going down on. Let me turn this mic off. I forgot. Hold on.
You ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, so the Texans won't be in Vegas, but Dallas will be in Vegas. I'm gonna be there, and Dallas going with me.
The Cowboys won't be.
His name is Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas going with you?
His name is Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys football team won't be there.
They will be. They have an extra week to get tickets, so they got them good tickets.
So I have so many Dallas Cowboys.
See what I'm talking about? That's why she coming to take over. She coming to take over you Texans down here.
You like them Buccaneers?
No, I'm not a football fan, but everybody close to me, my brothers, everybody Cowboys.
You like them double Rays?
So look, here we go. Here we go, football fans. Y'all all have homework. This is y'all homework. Everybody that's listening, I need y'all for the next 7 days from Tuesday to Tuesday to learn the FIYAH Show theme song.
Yes. All right.
Miss Janice says she thinks she learned it. She was listening in the car on the way to work. Cousin Al said he learned it, but he waiting on Kim Burrell to tell him he can sing it. So y'all go and learn the FIYAH Show theme. Record yourself singing it, tag Yielded in it. Whatever you got to do, learn the song, put it out there. Shout out to Antoine Hilton for that amazing dope song, man. I'm loving it. This is our second show for 2024. Next week, y'all, here we go. Let's drop this. Next week, we gonna set y'all up for our show. Next week, we're gonna be talking about dating. Okay, so. We talked about this last year. It got hard, hot, and heavy, and we wanted to know. We posed the question. Cruising the scene. Stop, because you know I got Tourette's. But listen, so next week we're gonna do a throwback.
Okay.
The throwback is our show from last year about this time when we had to run the show into a second week. When we posed the question if there was pee in the dating pool.
What kind of pee?
P-E-E.
In the dating pool.
Yeah. So we wanted to know if there was pee, urine, bodily waste fluids in the dating pool. So we're gonna do a run back next week. P-Man, you listening? There's a note to you. Next week we're running that back, and then the Tuesday just prior to Valentine, on the 13th, that side piece. Side piece pre-Valentine and boo thing pre-Valentine.
I don't know.
So y'all show up next week. Tune in so y'all will be ready for 2024's continuation. P-Man, am I supposed to say your name, P-Man? So I guess I can say P on the dating pool. So listen, next week we're going to be talking Ab, P and diapers, adult diapers. You know what? Ab, bye. Log off.
Just say, I can't wait next week.
Miss Janice, we're not matching anybody up, so don't show up in the virtual space. Yeah, don't do it. We're not matching you up. We're just gonna talk about the dating. So we're gonna talk about it. We're doing a throwback next week. We're gonna talk about it. She said, "What P got to do with dating?"
Oh boy.
So Miss Janice, it's a cliche or a quote or a phrase. Is there P in the dating pool? Or there is P in the dating pool?
Yes.
P in the pool.
House is about to be cheap again. Glory.
Yeah, and then you can get with your boo thing, and you know what? First of all, what you're not gonna do, Al, is insult my little boy. He said, "Is Michael Jordan going with you?" Oh, I mean Toby. You know what? We got 4 minutes. P man, I'm tired of this church. I'm out of here. I'm sick of it. Don't worry about firing me this week because I quit. But next week we're doing a throwback, and so. Yeah, we're going to be out in the Vegas streets, y'all. So y'all won't see us here. We'll be out there catching all of the live footage, interviews. If y'all hear anybody jumped on top of Kurt Franklin's head, just know that could be anybody as short as he is. But he came for me when we was in Vegas last, so I'm coming back. Al, I don't know if Jacqueline Carr is going to be in Vegas. And I do have your number, but if she is there, I will not pass it on because that's between you and RJ. I'm not getting in that. You and RJ can fight over JC.
Have verses.
Y'all want, yeah. Versus song versus jokes. I don't know how y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, but y'all do y'all own thing.
Do a dance off.
Can I give a quick shout out? I just figured
we don't do shout outs. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do whisper it out.
Whisper it out. Yeah, whisper it. Whisper it.
I just remember what city I visited in Florida. It was Panama City, Florida. They had the white sand beaches.
That's beautiful.
So look,
look here. Beautiful water.
You just did a mark the moment. Now you know Betty Wright said, "Don't wait till I get to the end of my song and say, oh yeah, now I remember." We at the end of the show. Or if you was not so good. Listen, for those of y'all that don't know about Betty Wright, turn to the book of Betty Wright, baby, and play Tonight Is the Night. That was a line. I'm nervous and trembling, waiting for you to walk in. Yeah. A shout out to my mama. Y'all, listen, I know all them Betty Wright songs, and Betty Wright. Betty Wright was doing all the wrong thing. Tonight was the night with your husband. Yeah. Listen, y'all.
Oh, Chick Florida.
So let me get up out of here before we get fired on the second day of the year. Again, this is the last day you will see us in the month of January. We'll be back, same time, same channel, same station. Raise the Praise of 100. It's your girl Yielded. And listen, because you have decided to be part of the FIYAH Show, there's absolutely nothing that we can't do. So because you're friends with us and we're friends with Christ and we've accepted him in our life, there's absolutely nothing that you can't do. The word of God says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So my girl Corinne Hawthorne says it best. I am, you are, we are unstoppable. So it's your girl Yielded, and we got, who is this?
Januell and I.
And who is this?
This is Mike.
Who is that?
Angelica Norton.
Hey, we out.
We want to say thank you.
Understand. And I'm going to be the boss.
Be the boss then.
Walk up to the front.
All the people out there.
Brag on it. Hey, here it is. Sing the song. Pump your fist with it.
Go on.
Oh, let me put the camera over here so they can see it. This is the dance for the song.
Oh, that's the dance. There it is.
Be who I'm supposed to be, cause I'm unstoppable. Hey. All right, y'all, we out. We'll see y'all next week. It's the FIYAH Show with your girl Yielded. We'll see y'all. Love, peace, hair grease, and some chicken and rice or something. Okay, bye.
Chicken and waffle.
All right, y'all, listen. It's been an amazing show because you were in the choir stand. Ain't now one of y'all saying nothing today. But that's all right. We'll see y'all back here next Tuesday. Same back. Oh, we won't be here. Catch the replay of P in the Pool so we can be ready to talk on the 13th, the day before Valentine's, so y'all can help save some lives, some marriages, and some relationships. And then on the 15th, the day after Valentine's, that's a side piece day too. All right, it's your girl Yielded, man. Like and share this video. Let the people know we here, we out. Love y'all. Bye.